Right, so I'm on this thing and I never know. Oh, there's 3 people there, so I've got to wait till someone says hi because I won't know because I haven't been on this computer for ages. Let me move these out then. For ages. So someone's going to have to say hi because I won't know. I see people. Someone come and say hi because I don't know. I can see people, but I can't. Not that I can hear people, but maybe I can. 7 in. Hi, Spirit Light Body. What's up? Yeah. Hi, Brawl Star. Going to be talking about Orbs tonight. I'm hoping to get some in. That's why I've dimmed the lights. I think I'm going to have to dim the lights in there now as well. Hi, Sue. Hi, Carla. Hi, Effie. Hi, Topper. Yeah, I'm going to start doing some chats on otherworldly stuff, just, you know, away from all the other stuff. So if you're shouting out in chat about the other stuff, you know, the 3D stuff, Q and all that, I'm not really talking about that. I'm just, you know, waiting for that to come in. We need a bit of calmness as well. I know there's loads of stuff going in, so just so you know. Moderators, you can tell people that if they come in and start shouting stuff out, you know, it's not that sort of a chat tonight. I just want to chill out and do some other stuff that I'm into. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to switch that light off in there because I'm trying to get the right light to see if we can get any in because, you know, oh, this light. No, that's going to end up falling off. So let's just move this out the way. So you're going to hear this crash, wallop, bang if that goes. Hi, Mark. Hi, Bewitched Samantha. Let's see. It's a big day today for World Meditation. I'm doing mine on my own. I'm not in no group or nothing. It's the best way for me. I'm not saying it's the best way for everyone, but it's the best way for me. Hi, Zal. Hi, Critical Thinker, Peter Jackson. Reese. Who else is there? Is it Ali Peak? You don't like me reading, terrible. Mr. Fifth. Reese. Is it Reese Bevin? I think, was that an orb then? I thought I just saw something, or was it just me? And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to switch that light off. We'll go dark in a minute. I'm going to put my candles on. I'm going to ding my dong, wherever it is. Not my dong, me. It's over there, me fork. Just going to see if we can get any vibes in, because it's a big day today for World Meditation, and there is a lot of energy about. Thank you. Did you see that? I hope you saw. All right, I won't switch the lights down. All the energy's in, as I just said. Thank you for coming in right on bang on time, because this ascension is happening the way it's supposed to be doing. This sort of orb chat is to do with the ascension. I'll just go and get my tuning fork. Not that I needed it, but I don't know. We'll chat a little bit like this, then I'll put the lights down and we'll see. But I mean, did you just see that? That was beautiful. Did you all see it? You know, because you get a lot of naysays coming in, and I'm sure I will after this. Did you all see it? Yeah, good. Not talking shite then, am I? Just gonna say. I'm just laughing. I'm just like so ecstatic at the minute. You wouldn't think people would be, you know, with what's going on, but we know how to not look at the 3D as well. I don't know how this is going to come out of me, but it's going to come out the way it will come out of me. Probably in about 3 hours, I'll actually get to the point. But, right. Thank you. Oh, Benevolent, get to the point of ascension of is what we're here to do. Sorry, I'm just getting excited. Not even put my candles on or anything yet. Anyway, we're going to have a chat about orbs and energy or beings or whatever you want to say, but it's happening, people. Live on Dolly's chat, you know, I'll just go and get my fork anyway, anyway. Oh, here's me, that is a garden chair, by the way, but it's in the house because it wasn't that nice day, but I wanted to put this up, but I'm on the other computer, so I couldn't show you. I'll put it there. Right. I don't know where it's gone. Where is it? Sorry, we know I see orbs all the time and stuff. Like, you know, whenever, whatever, but I just still in awe all the time, every time, like I've never, sorry, I'm just like, So I'm going to ding it anyway, and then I'm going to put my candles on, and then I've got a little Buddha back here, because I want you to see if it works, because you have to light it with sorry, I'm so unorganized. Well, I'm personally going to tell you what I think the orbs are about and what is going on this realm right now to do with the ascension of personally what I think it is. I'm not saying I'm right, I'm just saying personally what I feel it to be. So we've got these little cones. And I sit it on here. And hopefully it does work, but I don't know if it's going to work tonight. It'll burn down. When it gets down there, it goes like a little river. It's really cute. So now I need matches. So, hi, Spencer. Ooh, Dolly and the Light Beings and all. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got to tune in. Oh, I'm not doing that one. That's a bit freaky. What's going on with that one? Yeah. So I might switch the light off in a minute and see if it makes any difference, because I did ask them to come in before I came on. I know that sounds whack to some people, but I did. So, you know. And I thought I'd do this chat because I think there's going to be some high energies. There is anyway. They are all coming in, but because it's the meditation today as well, and sort of tomorrow for us, you know, it's bonkers. Hi, beautiful. How are you? I'm good. TJ's woodworking shop, and everyone else who's in chat as well. So, right. I'm too excited about, I don't know. So I'm going to ding the dong. It's not a dong, it's a fork, but 3 times. Did one just pop out then? Ooh. It is bonkers. It is bonkers, Debbie. Everything's just bonkers. This world we're living in is not what. This world is not what you think it is. It's not. Hi, my skies 5D. Hi, everybody who's in chat, because I can see loads of people. And Earth, is it Earth Mystic 1111 there? You see 1111? 2020 is 1111, because two twos split it is 1-1. 2020 vision, clear thinking and all that. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm too excited. Right, anyway, do another one. And if you just come in, you'll have to watch the beginning after, because a big orb came in. And I was listening to someone before, so I'll tell you about that in a bit. Right. I don't know how to start this. What else was I going to do? That was that. Oh, yeah, I'm going to light my candle as well. And I've got some sage. I don't know whether to do it because it stinks. I was speaking to a friend about the last couple of days being a bit weird. Yeah, why I'm just lighting my candle. What you all experiencing? Let's talk about that first, because I'm experiencing, I don't know what day it is. I don't even look at the time. Time just seems to be just like, just whatever. It's just speeding along. Yeah, it's just mad, but in a good way. So What have you all been experiencing? Anyone experience orbs, white light orbs, twinkles, feeling shaky, that earthquakey thing? There's one just gone past there. I don't know if you saw that little one. I don't know if you saw that then. Ringing in the ears. What have you all been experiencing? Why sort me like, hi, sort my life out. Sorry, I'm just getting all distracted as usual when they come in. Our reality is very fluid. Yeah, as above, so below. Water's above, water's below. Today is 3D in a row. No chemtrails. Well, there was loads of clouds, no chemtrails. They seem to be disappearing. There's 15 and 51. And Venus, I took a picture of Venus. I was like, oh my God, everything's going on. It's just everything's going on. That's why I can't even speak properly. Right, I need a candle now. Sorry, buzzing. Yeah, see bright colour orbs. Yeah, fair bit of ringing in the ears. Yeah, I had that today. Enjoying just being instead of always moving. Yeah. Cannabis is the only thing keeping you sane. I don't take anything. It's just all this energy is so about. It's just high on life, people. Yeah, it's off the chart. Back and forth cooking. Gonna say another hi. Oh, hi, Deanie. I have twinkles in the corner of my eyes. Yeah, you will see if you've not heard that before, you get twinkles in the corner of your eyes. It's the way our eyes work. You'll see them. So I'm just going to get a candle, but keep putting them up. I'll come back and read them. Right, what you all saying? I had the shaking thing once about a month ago, seeing purple orbs out the corner of my eyes, had the ringing like crazy for you. My dreams have been white. Yeah, and dreams have started coming back, I've noticed, because mine went a little bit, or I just couldn't remember them. But then I always do get disrupted by my youngest one, who seems to wake me up right in the middle of a really good dream where I'm thinking, oh yeah. Always go to bed with a pen and paper, because sometimes you forget, and if you write them down, they could make sense after. Oh, I just feel so happy. Is everyone like it's weird, isn't it? We're all in a parallel universe. Everyone's going mad about the virus, and whatever's going on in 3D. I'm not saying it's not nice as some of the things, but whatever we think about that. But apart from that, it's like just excited, because I think the more you're in, the more they say you're in quarantine, the more you're researching. And I don't just mean about the 3D stuff. I'm talking about yourself. I'm talking about the spiritual side of things. You might be having experiences that you're realizing now, because you're feeling, because you're slowing down, that you wouldn't normally notice because you're too busy running around working. That's me. Move this candle out the way. I'm going to switch the lights down in a minute and just see if we get a better going on with the energies and everything. So let me shove that over there. Right. I feel safe. I don't drink. Yeah, don't drink blood virus. Exactly. We're not vampires, are we? We drink the light. We drink the light. That's what we drink. So, sorry, just getting distracted. Just let me check up. Noticing Noticing the water drops of bliss. Yes, Tree Hugger Dave. The water drops. You mean the lovely orb energies? Now, I'm going to try that light. We'll just sit in the I'll put the lights down a little bit. We'll see what happens. Because if you weren't in at the beginning, I don't know if what. There's one. I don't. Might have to move this. Do you think I should move the smoke? It's going mad, that. It's going to burn down quickly, though, and then it's going to do a river down there. So, anyway. It's because I'm looking, so I get distracted. So, if you don't know, I mean, we're all on a journey. I'm just watching that smoke. We're all on a journey. Some of us started out before others, and it's all totally making sense now. It's absolutely bonkers. Because there's some new people in, I'm going to have to just grab something. I'm going to have to go through the story, aren't I? Grab a cup of tea, folks. Right, so got these for visual evidence. Visual evidence of, I don't know how to do this. Hi, good servant. Hi, everybody who's in chat, because I can't go through everybody's names. But the orbs of it, the orbs around the smoke. Yeah, I think there is. There's energy moving about. Hey, come and join us. I think, do we need this down a bit more? Let's test that out. Just keep an eye out because you will see them. A massive one came in at the beginning, so that was, thank you, that was beautiful. You might get some flashy ones, I don't know. If you've been watching my videos when the orbs come in. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by looking on screen. I'm like, yes, hello. I'll just sit here all night like this. Let's do an orb watch. We'll just sit here. We will do it in a bit, and maybe we'll do 10 minutes at the end just because it gets a bit distracting. You're probably watching, but anyway, stop looking at the smoke. So if you're new to my channel, and I'm not looking at chat, so mods, let anyone know who comes in who thinks I'm not listening to them. It's not like, it's because when I'm in the flow, I just have to get it out, because you know what I'm like. I'll just get distracted and forget what I'm talking about. And I've got something to read out as well. So a lot of you know, and don't anyone get triggered if you're not into it, it's fine, but this is my story, so I can only tell the truth of my story and how all this came into fruition. I always say fruitation, same thing to me. Don't know what that was, of how I started to see the orbs and coming out of me and all this stuff that sorry, I'm just looking at a colour over there. The story of where I am today. And then an orb just flickered because I was looking at a colour around here. Anyway, distracting myself. So in 2017, my nana passed away, and I've always said the sevens follow me, and I didn't realise she passed away. Look at the smoke. On the 7th of the 7th month, 2017. Also in 2017, I got put on the Q train, where I woke up to all the 3D stuff, but I still think Q is a lot more to do with just the 3D stuff. I actually think quantum, I actually think it's a big part of what is going on with that smoke. I think there's a lot of orbs playing around with that smoke. Energy. And I woke up to all that, but I'm not going to go into that because you've heard me talk about that, and that is not what I'm talking about. But it's part of the, I was going to say part of the plan. Well, it is part of the plan, I think. Part of the my awakening. But I've always been quite into like the things beyond the veil, as in I always believed in like fairies, if you could say, energy, and loved being in nature as a kid, and would always be open-minded to anything, you know, if we have other beings here, other beings above, whatever. I've never been one of them like, oh, don't be stupid, blah, blah, blah. I've never seen this, I've never seen that, you know, so that sort of thing. I've never been like that. It's just like, who really knows? Because we've been lied to. So if we've been lied to, then there could be a lot of things they're lying about, you know, the shape of where we live, what we actually live on, where we are, who we are, what we truly are. I believe and always have said that we are more powerful than that side, warring sides of, I don't know, different societies and Lumifarties, I like to call them. Maybe dark entities and energies, and maybe even different beings. Who knows? I actually do believe in all that, because no one can really say no, because we don't know. We like to think we know, but we don't know. But I'm just going through what I think's going on at the minute with my experiences, is because most things are through your own experiences. If you're not experiencing it, then you're going to say, well, it's not real because it's not going on in your reality. But if I'm experiencing something in my reality, it's not to say it isn't happening, is it? But, you know, and it's just, and that's even me learning to not get triggered by other people, that it's not happening with them. It's just not happening with them. They're not tuning in or whatever it is, because I believe you have to be ridding yourself of certain old energies, like I've been shouting out all the way through a lot of my chats. Is we're going through the chakra system. See if I can get this book off. We're going through this chakra system. If anyone sees that go down, let me know, because when it hits that, it should make a little stream thing. The chakra system, ridding ourselves of like old stale energy, so our bodies can fill up with, I'd say, light energy. That's what it feels like now, because that's what seems to be happening. A lot of people go on about the ascension and the crystalline DNA change and all that, which funnily enough, when I was researching Q, I came across all that as well. And there's a lovely lady that I'm going to mention in a minute, and I have mentioned before, and some of you might know who she is and her channel. And I was like, you know, yes, that they are. That's why they've done everything to us to take our power away, and we're taking it back, and it's coming in because I'm feeling it, I'm seeing it. And the chakras, as above, so below, chakras in the sky within us. I think now of what I'm learning is I think the chakras are like portholes, and the more you work through them, the more the energy comes to you, get to your top to the Christ consciousness, and not Christ, what do you call it? Crown chakra, sorry, with the Christ consciousness, where all that energy can come in, because that's where you're enlightened, so the light's going to come in. And then I'm thinking, oh my God, I didn't even realise, and I think I said to Maria, I think yesterday, didn't I? The other day I went, I think I've just realised why sevens follow me around everywhere. 7 heaven, enlightened. I know we've got more chakras above that, like you could call it galactic chakras. I'm talking about our body chakras. And then I thought, I saw something somewhere and thought, oh my God. So, the 7th chakra, people, you know, working from you, you've got, there's your body. I like the little sphere there, you know, little sphere there, little orb. We've got number 1 is red, and that's the base chakra, just for anyone who doesn't know. And then we've got number 2, which is the orange, which is the sacral chakra. And then we've got yellow, number 3, which is your solar chakra. And then you've got green, which is the hearts, obviously, matches up with earth-like sort of thing, green. You've got blue, which is your throat chakra. And then you've got purple, which is the 6th one, which is the 3rd eye chakra. And then you've got, oh my God, how stupid am I? What was I saying yesterday? You know, just, oh my God. I didn't even know. Why did I think it was purple? You've got violet white, number 7. What was I saying the other day about violet white that I was seeing? And then I clicked on 7. Why am I seeing orbs and light coming into me? Because I think I've gone through my chakras. This is what I'm thinking. There's an orb. And got to my crown chakra. It's making so much sense. To me, it is. Some people might go, no, it's not. Well, to me, I'm like, wow, I didn't even think. Do you remember what I keep saying? I keep seeing a lilac-y blue, a blue and a lilac-y blue. It's like a lilac-y blue. But then I said the other day, it's like, what? It's got white light around it. It's got white light around it. And I've been having a lot more pure white, pure energy light, which I see as malevolent and I see as hello. I see as source also, or those from source on the malevolent side. That's personally what I think. You could say angelic, whatever word you want to use. And the veil is very thin. Yeah, it is being lifted by the corona crown. Yeah, because this is what people don't know in the 3D. Going on about the coronavirus, but they have to match it up because it's as above, so below. I've said before, they imitate, thank you, everything from above down here. The corona around the sun. I think there's an earth corona. So they always match it up. They don't want people to know that this is happening about the Ascension, so they wanted to kill them off, put a virus out. But luckily, the Q team knew they were going to do this. So there's all, when I say it's multi-layered, it's all multi-layered. So when Trump talks about Space Force, maybe he's talking about Space Force that's going against negative fourth dimensional entities. That's on the Q map. The Palladians are also on the Q map, and a load of other things are also on the Q map. So when people laugh and go, ooh, it's like, yeah, but this place is getting really weird. And they did say 2020 would be the lifting of the veil. And I have been shouting out for ages, the number 7, and I did put it on my community page if anyone saw it. Adam and Eve add up 7. 7 is the merging of the subconscious and the conscious, the physical realm and the spiritual realm, which is what I'm always waffling on about. Everybody who knows me in chat, who's been watching me a while, knows I've been talking about that. And the twin flame thing, I'm not really into being like twin flame. It is somebody. I think you can meet a twin flame maybe around the times when you meet in your twin flame as your twin self, your higher self. You meet in your higher self, you're connected to your spirit self again, because he tried to split us. Making so much sense to me. It's making so much sense to me now. I'm like, wow. And people that I came across in 2017, I mean, people are doing light language, and I'm going to show you a bit because some of you might go, what? Now, if you've ever come across anyone doing light language, when I first saw it, I was like, what are these people doing? Like, what is this? I don't know what it is, but I quite like it. So I'll keep watching them now and again, and I'll see what happens. Move on to 2020, light language, tuning in, and then things happen. And I'm like, yeah, listening to people talk about the Ascension, I'm like, oh my God, this makes sense. And something's just happened today with someone I was watching ages ago who has calls herself something like the Sisterhood of the Rose. And then I pull a card out and you'll never guess what card it was, but I'm going to show you that when I've talked about this person. But I'm like, we're all here doing what we're meant to do, and it's not a coincidence. We're all meeting up vibe tribes in flipping chat rooms and all sorts of different chat rooms, not just mine, talking to people at the right time, like other people that I'm talking to behind the scenes, and like nothing's a coincidence. And like can't even speak because it's amazing. Going to the golden age. I'm looking a bit golden on this camera, actually. It's quite funny. Anyone else from the UK follow Q? There's a few people in here who follow Q. Q is, I don't know how big it is in the UK. There is a lot on it now because they've all just got on it, but I'm not talking about Q tonight. I'm talking about Orbs. But yeah, they're all getting on it. But that's 3D. I'm not talking about 3D tonight. But then again, yeah, it's got Palladians in there. So it's just mad. And then books that I've had, like, where do I find Q? The best thing to... The thing is, I will just say about Q just for now is, because I'm not talking about Q tonight, is qmap.pub. But you can go and look at all the stuff and all the proofs and things there and what's coming, we believe, around Easter, where we go 1 week well, exactly. But you had to be on the ride. You had to be there at the beginning to see what was going on and what mainstream media is saying, all the memes and all the warring between sides, even on YouTube and everything. It's been such an amazing ride. And I have wrote a poem. I might read it at the end if you shout it out, but I'm not talking about Q tonight. But you can go on Q. You can Google Q pub Q. There it is. Tap has put it in chat there. qmap.pub, so you can go and check it all out. Some people might not know how to read it because some of them are quite hard to read, but there's all links to everything. And then when Q used to drop, Trump tweets, and then Trump says something in his speech, you have to listen to what Trump says in his speech, not what mainstream media is saying what he's saying. Because when he's talking about that virus, he ain't talking about that virus he's talking about them as a virus as well. Very multi-layered. Anyway, so we're talking about orbs. So it doesn't matter about the information out now, it's still on that link. And the thing is, you need to go back right to the beginning to see everything. So, hi, Cheryletti, but I'm not talking about that here at the minute. Another day, not today, I'm talking about orbs tonight. So, learning to go through your chakras, which I thought, oh, yeah, I've got to go through my chakras. But I've realised our journey is the chakra journey. That's what I'm thinking now is you go through it through different stages of your life, which I just didn't realise. I thought you had to be like, oh, yeah, I'm doing the spiritual path a bit more, getting a bit more in tune, and I've got to go through, even though we're always clearing the energies and trying to align and tune into ourselves when you're feeling a bit funny. But, hi. But, I'm like, just let me try and find the picture again. So, actually, it's on my phone. Let me find it on my phone. It's better than that. I can't hold it up. So I don't know if anyone's on that same line of thinking. What do you think in chat up to now? So let me find it on my phone. Right. So oh, I had a good one the other day. Let me have a look. I watch all press conferences. Yeah. It's not a very right, so I know. So talking about chakras, so root chakra is a red chakra, and that's your basic trust root chakra. You've got sacral chakra, which is sexuality and creativity. Yellow, wisdom, power. You've got green, the heart chakra, love, healing, communication. Third eye is awareness, and then obviously the crown chakra is spirituality. So I was looking at thinking, oh my God, I didn't realize I've been through the basic root chakra, because we've all, when you're born sort of thing. This is what I'm thinking, where you sort of start off. You can be in that. That's not just to do that. It's to do with a lot of things. You can pull back down into the root chakra. But I'm just saying, me personally looking at it, then there's like creativity and sexuality, but there's that thing of like, I know this sounds a bit out there, but you can get in relationships that are too based on sex, this, that, and the other, and because everything has to be in balance, and you can go through like traumas and different things. So there's things in there that I've been through, and then wisdom and power, and your solar plex, learning about a few things as I was going on, even learning about truths that weren't good and this, that, and the other, and then love and healing after a sort of not very nice relationship. It was like a lot of healing had to come from me and had to be on my own for quite a bit to do that healing and stay away from other people's energies, because that's what people don't seem to realize. Hi everyone on chat. I'm not shouting any names out yet because I'm in the flow. Yeah, crown. There's a corona as in the sun corona and the earth, and it's not that virus, you know what I'm saying? So they match everything up. So I don't know if anyone remembers who's been in my chat for a long time, but do you remember last year, or I don't even know when it was ages ago, I had a bit of a sore throat and I kept saying, oh, it's not, and someone was saying something about it's your throat chakra. Then I started talking about more stuff of this again, this sort of stuff. And then yeah, so I had to do a lot of healing, and then there's communication. But to me, it's like communication of this other stuff. And then working up to awareness, I was being more aware of things. Because if anyone remembers, I'm going now. I have to go to sleep. Yeah. By night, Maria, I'm trying to not be on too long because I've got to have a nap because I've got to get up at 3:45. I think the world meditation is tonight over here in the UK. It's about 3:45 a.m. So I'm just going to be doing 20 minutes. But if anyone who's been in my chat for a while knew, I'm quite creative. You know, I make jewellery and all sorts of things. And I just started painting and drawing, and I'm always drawing things. And I was painting things like this. Blue, may I add again, that sort of flamey blue. So it was an angel. That's one of my paintings, which I know I've got to get them copied, but I still haven't got any ink for my printer yet. I'm just horrendous. I've been saying this for about 2 years. But I will have to get some. And then I've got the painting behind me, which is she's got blue hair. She did start off blue skinned as well, which a lot of my stuff did. Then I did this picture that I've still not finished, and I am going to finish it, but I just do things when I want to do. I know that's what I thought Blue Avians as if I've been. Wait till you see this painting. This isn't finished yet because I just do things when I feel the need to finish it off. I might try and do a bit tomorrow. It's not finished yet. I don't know what it's going to look like. This was done last year. I don't know when. Last summer. I can't remember. It's making a bit more sense now. Freaking me out. Like, not freaking me out in a bad way. Just like, So we got that one. Yeah, like Blue Avatar. And then before I started seeing the orbs, I used to always feel energy. You can feel it around you. But before I started seeing them, and they were in at the beginning of this chat and they are still here, like, oh, that's not worked. It's not worked. You've not done your job. I didn't see it go down. Remember, people who've been in here a long time, I did this painting last year in September time. And after this paint, no, it might have been before September, a few months after, I started seeing orbs. Now, pure white orbs, may I add. Before, I did this picture before I saw the orbs. So it's a bit like a diary, a visual diary. So, yes. Oh, getting a bit bonkers, isn't it? So, and then I started seeing orbs, and then they got whiter and whiter. So, yeah, do you think I was connecting to my higher self or something? But I think that's actually what we're doing. And then I had books like, which I'm still reading because I read all books all at different times. I am absolutely horrendous with it all. Ra. I'm going to see if I can put this light down a bit more. Don't know what's good to get the orbs in. Ra. I'm just saying that loud because just in case. Do you think the lighting's better up or down? There it was. Did you see it? I said Ra. Don't know if anyone saw it then. Any more? Ra. I know there's Ra Tar. I don't know what you say, but I just said Ra then. Did you see it? Yeah, they are having one, but I'm just doing mine on my own. And then let's see if we get one for this book. Then, if anyone knows the heart of the Christos, but I think Christos is supposed to be spelt with a kicking K. I don't know. Could say it's a bit like Christ. Christos. Heart of the Christos, which is star seeding from the Pleiades. 7 sisters in the sky. 7 sisters, Palladium star system it's supposed to be. So, not got through this book yet, but I'm like, So, yeah. So all these bits and bobs that are just matching up, making more sense now than they ever did before. Sorry, I'm just looking out for orbs. Then today, and then we've got the lovely dark crystal book that I'll show you in a minute when I've got through this bit. The lady that I was talking about that I used to watch a bit ago, doing the light language, and there's also Jerry off Star Magic Healing that does light language. Let me have a drink, because I always forget my drink. So they say, Ran, so they say, or it's that colour that's signatured with the Pleiades, something like that. So today I was just listening to I always, when I think of Pleiadians, I always think blue. I just do. I always think blue. I don't know why, but I do. Right, I'm dropping everything here. Right. So, God, I'm just not professional, am I? At all. So, let me have a look at my notes, because you know I'm absolutely rubbish at writing anything. Right. So the light is winning. I believe the light is winning, because a lot of this energy is coming in. It's so coming in for this ascension, which I'll talk about in a minute. But there's a lady called Kalina Malna, is it? Probably just butchered that name. But I will play a little bit in a minute, because some people might go, oh, what are you talking about? But she does a light language. People might not understand that. You don't have to understand it. You just have to listen to it. Helps activate, you know, certain energies and things within you. But she was talking about, like I said before, the twin flame reunion, which she was saying is and this is what I've thought over, because I used to think it was a person, and I thought, no, I think it's us. I think it's us connecting back to, you know, we've never been detached. We've just been looking at other stuff. Dolly didn't forget to look Saint Venus with. Yes, Maria, I will have a look. I saw it before, but I couldn't see anything. But I did take a picture, and I'll show you now of what it looked like, Venus. Camera would be good. And this is on my phone, and this phone is naff, so don't know if you can see it. I know you can't see it, but it was weird. But I'll have a look again at some point. But so she was saying, I wrote down what she sort of said, because this is what I'm thinking, and this is what I have been saying about as above. And she was saying, as above, I've always been shouting out, as you know, as above, so below, as above, so below, as above, so below, as within, so without. I had a friend that was like, no, it doesn't mean that. And I said, it does. To me, it does. It's just like I said before, everything above, they try to replicate down here, that side. That's why they got the coronavirus, when we've got the corona coming in from the sun and the earth and all that, the energies of what's coming in with to do with all sorts of things. So they have to imitate it down here. I've done a chat about that before, what they imitate down here. That's why the star with the circle around, I always get the name wrong, the pentagram that I've got, but I've not got it on today. Some people say we're pagan. That is normally up with the point at the top, earth, air, fire and water elements and spirit at the top, and the ether. But they revert it round the other way. And that's why a lot of people who are rockers, where they wear that upside down, but they don't realise what it actually is. It's a reverse. It's a revert. They invert everything. That's why that's the other way around. But some people don't know that. But that's how they do revert everything. Not that people know that they wear it, but that's what they do. It's the inversion of everything. That's why Hillary Clinton's daughter wears the cross upside down, because they revert everything, as above, so below. But there's always there's our connection from our earthly selves, was what she was saying, was we're finding our other twin flame. Like I said the other day about the film A Wrinkle in Time, about the atoms finding each other. It's not another person. It can be. I think you can find your twin flame. I don't even like that word. Someone, you know, you just really gel with. But it could be a friend as well. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the twin flame of yourself, which is a relationship within yourself as your divine self. This is what the lovely Kalina said. And that's what I think as well. The heavenly and the earthly together. That's what I've been saying. As above, so below. When you're connected to your spiritual higher self, this is my earthly self, but I have a higher body light being sort of thing. That's how I see it. Some people might not see it like that, but that's up to you. My experience, that's what I'm experiencing. So that's my truth for me. Other people, you know, will say different things, but depends what, you know, how they look at stuff. So in a marriage of your earth self and your higher self in union and balance, because that is what's coming in, balance, and union. All can manifest all pure, benevolent, loving intentions into reality. I know it's about manifestation, this place that we live in, but when we're in union, because it has been out of balance, when you look in the 3D, you know, of what's going on in 3D, it's very out of balance with what's going on now, with the whole thing that's going on, all these weird times that are going on. It's been out of balance. It's been building. Yes, they wanted to bring the New World Order in. No, that isn't happening because there's a lot of light forces in now, and we're doing it as well. We're not having it. We're not on that timeline. There's a lot of people that do like that, been having people on the show talking about, even the lovely Laura Eisenhower had someone on the other day, and they were talking about stuff about Q and that, but they don't, you can tell they don't actually look into it properly, and they were still talking about this silliness of the New World Order. I'm like, no, the light's winning. God wins at the end of the day, as we'd say, Source. That's how I see it anyway. Who you are as above and below, which I'm always saying, merging energy into one energy. The film, The Dark Crystal, which I'll get out again in a minute because we've done a lot of people talk about the Dark Crystal. Mother, father, God, goddess, because source is neither. That's why that side of say it's an androgynous, whatever, and then people kick off. It's like, well, if there's a mother and the father, a bit like Mother Moon and Father Sun, and there's two sides trying to find themselves like atoms, like Adam and Eve. I mean, it goes on and on and on, doesn't it? It's the same bloody thing. The yin and the yang. Well, my hands are tingling now, watch out. The god and the goddess, the consciousness and the subconsciousness all merging into one. So in harmony. So it makes total sense to me. Don't know if it makes total sense for the rest. Oh, you always get them in here, you know. You always get them in here. Into one light body. And this is why the light's coming in. Because thank you. Did you see that then? I said my hand was tingling. It just went from there to there. It's tingling again. Light body. Can you not see me glowing? I'm looking all golden. I'll tell you, it looks like this on camera because I can see it. The lovely, what's she called? Is it April? I can't remember what her name is. April. Anyway, and I'm seeing a lot of people that I've followed, not always resonated with everything. Thought, God, that's a bit hard to. What's she saying? I'm seeing orbs on the channels and a golden glow, and also I've seen orbs around Mr. Trump. So just saying. Feeling we're freeing ourselves from our ego. We've talked about that before, like a false ego. We're freeing ourselves from that, becoming a light body. Keep letting go of the old programming. This is what I've been talking about. We're letting go of the old programming because the programming has kept us stuck in a mind prison, and it's not been letting us. It's not that we've been disconnected, we've not been switched off. Some people say we're switching back on. It's just we've not been taking any notice because we're too distracted with 3D stuff. And that's why they've got us distracted in the 3D stuff and got all the fearing stuff out there to get people fearing. Even in certain religions, don't look at this and don't look at that because it's scary. Oh, that's evil. Oh, you see orbs. Oh, that's demons. Oh, that's... Don't get me wrong. I do think there's negative entities, energies, and, you know, other things. But if you power up in your light with no fear and love, they don't like that when you shine your light, because the dark can't stand in the light, can it? It can be dragged in and it just gets sort of burnt away, doesn't it, really? But we still need it. It's about looking at your shadow self as well. There's a lot of multi things that are going on at the minute within us, and that's what we're doing, transforming ourselves, and we're just working to be the best people we can. It's hard, you know. I even still struggle with getting triggered with certain things because I was feeling a lot of energy this week, and I was having a bit of a go at a few people behind the scene and just different things to do with different energy, because it's very strong energy that's coming in now at the minute anyway, just as long as you're reflecting, the duality. So we came here to experience duality, as in, where is it? Right, how does a massive book disappear in front of your face? Where's that gone? The Dark Crystal. Shouted this out ages ago. A lot of people have. The Dark Crystal is basically the story of what's going on. The Dark Crystal. The skeptics and the mystics, The mystics, that's the spiritual side. The ones with the, they wore the spirals, spiraling up. The skeptes were very skeptic. They were the ones that were doing stuff and sucking life forces out of kids and all that. And I get what I'm saying. So really when we, oh my God. Yeah, so really when we're seeing the dark side in the 3D of these celebrities and what's going on, isn't it awful? That's the side that's got to merge with us. Ooh. And it will as well. If you get what I'm saying. Not in that sense. I'm just like, high memory bubble. So, yeah, it's on Netflix and they got the new one out as well. They got the series out. So, yeah, it's sick, I know. But if you think about it, the skeptes were horrible, like bird reptilian things, weren't they? There you go with that one. And they were doing all that stuff that's happening right now with the kids. You know what I'm saying? Because they were sucking the life force out of, you know, do you remember? And then the mystics, because we're not talking about that tonight, the mystics were like the spiritual ones. But remember in the film, I'll show you a picture of skeptes, but I call them skeptics because it's like the skeptics. Oh, the ones who say you've got all the spiritual ones, you know, like, oh, she's a bit woo-woo, she's a bit wishy-washy, hippy-dippy. Yeah, mystic. And I'll read. Oh, look, and there's the chakras. Chakra system going on there. Yeah. So let's find the skeptic. I can't even say the name now. Skeptes. This is about the drawings. It's a really good book. I've got the little book as well. But we had, there's the dark crystal. The crystal and the shard. There was a shard missing, wasn't there? So everything went tits up, didn't it? Yeah. Funny that, isn't it? Funny that, isn't it? Let me find it. I've got a picture of the skeptic. I can't even say it. Skeptes. Come on. Oh, there they are. Look, ugly, horrible things. They're like these things, aren't they, in 3D? All these celebrities and everything. And the queen over here, like that. Yeah, they were horrible, weren't they? And then you've got the mystics. They're like the mystics. I'm a bit of a mystic. We're all mystics. We're all little wizards, aren't we? Where? There it is. There's a mystic. Who's the mystic? The mystic with the spirals on its body and everywhere. Spirals. Spiral life. But remember what happened. So if you don't know, I'm just going to give you a little rundown. So you had the evil. I'm going to put my glasses on for this just because I feel like it. Let's have a bit of a giraffe laugh. So these aren't even my glasses. Oh my God. So story time with Dolly. Let's go. Are you ready? Yes, they did. Just for anyone who doesn't know. And go and watch it. I'm going to have to rewatch it again on Netflix. And they've got the series out, The Age of Resistance, which sounds familiar, that, doesn't it? Yeah, so in the Dark Crystal, what happened was these light beings sort of split, could say like into two atoms, sort of like into two beings, because they wanted to, you know, experience. They thought they didn't want to. They wanted to experience the other side, sort of thing. I'd put it. They didn't want to be part of each other anymore. So the skeptes, which we would say maybe are a little bit evil, they wanted to be greedy, and they were always eating, and they were fighting, and they were doing all sorts. And then they realised that instead of harnessing the energy off the crystal the right way, they decided to do it by doing it through the little. What were the little things called in it? I can't look through the book because I won't be able to find it. The little, not the gelfins, the little podling people that they were sucking the energy out and, like, you know, sucking all the life force out. Sound familiar? Sucking the life force out for them, because if they didn't have it, they went decrepit. Does that sound like anything that's going on at the minute with adrenochrome? Sound familiar? Anyway, moving on. So that's what they did. And then you had the lovely mystics who lived more in, you know, the countryside. The skeptes lived in a horrible, you know, dark castle, and the mystics lived in you know, in the countryside, and they were all, you know, one with the earth and all that. But basically, long story short, is they were still part of each other. So if one died, if one of the skeptes died, one of the mystics would die, because they were actually, they did used to be one, but there was a conjunction coming. And Aughra, do you remember Aughra, who had the all-seeing eye and had, did she have one eye? 2 eyes? Did she have 3 eyes? Aughra, I'll have to find some pictures, but I'm not looking through now. Woke up because she fell asleep. Sound familiar? Because she was traveling in the universe. And when she woke up, something like that, She woke up and she was like, oh my God, it's all going wrong and tits up and everything. And the great conjunction's coming in where there's two suns or whatever. I can't remember what it was. And at the right divine time, we had to get the shard of this crystal that went missing back into the crystal, because that's the only time. Sound familiar with anything that's going on right now with 2020 and the right time and all this stuff that's going on with the ascension? So anyway, long story short, the mystics start making the move, the journey back to the Skeksis castle, and they knew there'd be a time when they would come because it was just going to happen, but they wanted to put it off. So does that sound like anything going on now? Like the elite knew there was a time coming up that they couldn't stop. A bit like what Q says, they can't stop what's coming, yeah? But if there was enough of us awake, we could do this ascension thing, if anyone gets what I'm talking about. So the mystics slowly walked, by the way. They weren't running. They were big things. They were like, we're going, we're gonna go. And they got there. Anyway, long story short, they got there. The crystal shard got put back in. And all of a sudden, the mystics and the Skeksis went into each other as one, and they all turned into lovely, beautiful light beings. They merged. It's a bit like the merge going on now. Polarity's going on right now. I feel like I'm in a parallel universe. But the merge, and it was the right divine time of this conjunction that was going on. And I can't remember what Augra said, because I did do a video on this, if you remember what Augra said about the conjunction. Yeah, embodiment of higher self. Exactly. They put it in stories in front of your face. Everything is in front of your face. But people say, oh, well, it's only a make-believe, you know, it's like, no, it's not. And that's why the Merkaba, I've always said, just let me find a picture that I did ages ago, because here's another picture with something in it. Yes, divine time is here. It definitely is. You know, even on the Q side with the whole, you know, God wins and all that. A picture, just let me find it. Let me find it. Here's another picture I did. I don't know if it was last year or the year before, 2 years ago. I'm not sure when I did it, but the Merkaba to me is the triangle and a triangle, two triangles that merge, but they go out that way as well. But I sort of see it like as the triangle up and the triangle down is earthly, and the other one's more cosmic. So when they merge together, they make a star. They make a star. So remember me drawing this ages ago? I didn't finish it off. Yes, it's man and woman, so you could say it's the whole twin flame thing, but then you can look at it, it's like you finding yourself as well. The Merkaba, I'm a Pisces anyway, but it's the waters above and the waters below are going on. But like fish, as in waters above, waters below, we've got the yin and yang and the lotus, and I think this was meant to be a hummingbird, and this, the guy in this is coloured like the cosmos is like a tortoise shell, because if you don't know about, I don't know what saying it is in what religion or whatever, of the tortoise shell that we live on, and it was a tortoise, something like four elephants holding it up or something like that, but it wasn't elephants, it's elements. And then the tortoise shell looks like the top of the tortoise shell looks like the cosmos, and then I've done her as earthly, mother earthly, sort of thing like that, if anyone gets what I'm saying. But I see the see if I can draw it. Oh, this was universe, you, impossible, I'm possible. This was ages ago. If you've got a triangle up and a triangle down, if them two merge into each other, they become a star. And when you sit in a triangle formation, when you're meditating like that, your head's there, your arms are there, your legs are there, you know, you sort of sat like that, cross-legged. When you're putting your point of focus up to the cosmos, and that focus comes down with that connection there, oh, it looks like a cross, comes in, that merges, this is how I see it, into a star. And I also look at Has anyone ever looked at stars and gone, what if they're souls? I've always thought they were souls. What if when we get to that higher level of consciousness, as we move through our chakras and go through our galactic chakras, which is what I think, that's where I'm going, that's what I'm thinking, that you get to that state where we haven't got the physical body, that in the end you burst into a star. It's all energy. They're still living because it's energy. You can see them all flickering. Just have to get that out of my system. Did anyone get that? Because I was talking really fast. And I'm going to try and just see if we can get any orbs in. I'm going to try and mess around with the lighting a little bit. Because I don't know what lighting we had at the beginning. Is that a bit too light? What are you all thinking anyway about what I've just said? Lighting. Stars and souls? I think this is too light. I'm not sure. Is that better? We are all made of stardust. Yeah, that's what they say. So that's making more sense than it ever did. And that may be, you know, all this light that's coming in. Hi, Riss. If you just come in, you'll have to watch the beginning of the show because we've got a lot of orbs in at the beginning. We've got a really big one. I'm just trying to feel if there's some about trying to get the lighting right. I don't know. Did I have which light did I have from before? Try and putting that light back on. I'm just seeing what lighting is best. Oh yeah, Age of Aquarius. Now I don't like that light on. Age of Aquarius. It's though, isn't it? Hang on, I don't like the light on. But yeah, there's definitely some stuff going on, isn't there? And I do believe the ascension is the ones who can start going within. I mean, I've watched some stuff where they said there's 200 years before we ascend. We've got 200 years, but whatever. And there's a lot of people that said this was going to happen and the stargates are closed at this time. I've watched all that, but I actually do think a lot of things have changed since 2009 and even to 2012 when everyone thought they were ascending off planet. I don't think it's that. It's us doing it ourselves physically or you know, consciously in the consciousness of the subconscious and the conscious merging together. I love you. Thank you. Yeah, my singing yesterday, that was just Rox asked me to do it, and I thought, yeah, and that's one of my favourite songs because we are bringing a new world in with our dreams, intentions. That's why I was so passionate about it. That's why I had to put it out because it's a manifesting place. It's a manifesting place. I think I've known it's a manifesting place because I've done it before, but I don't think it's been as strong to manifest because of the control that they've tried to control us. And, you know, people are too distracted with busy lives and all this, and they don't want to go within. Personally, I think a lot of us, I know a lot of people have been woke up, you know, years ago, back before, and they've been watching this happen. And I even know it's happening faster. And I've not been that awake I don't mean not awake as in not knowing about energies, just didn't really know what would like, oh yeah, we manifest, but like this, that, and the other, but not seeing them, like I've said before. But I just think it is a time of ascension, and even the crazy stuff you can look into that, I'm like, oh my god, this is like one crazy world, but like well exciting as well, with all the stuff that seems to be going on, chaotic, but it's not chaotic. You got people singing all over YouTube, all doing different singing things, and people getting creative because they're staying in and they're like, what can we do? What can we show the world? Like, let's get up in a good vibe. So there's all this dead good stuff going on as well. Some people will be sat there thinking it's all doom and gloom and, oh, have you seen this and have you seen that? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming out, but that's to me, all that's meant to come out, even the Q stuff and the stuff to do with kids. Yes, it's not nice, but it's a big shake up to shake people up, because it's to get everyone to ascend. Is a lot of people woke up through traumas of their own thing in their own life, different traumas, still the same pain. But the ones who are to me, it's like, it's as if the ones who are asleep, and I hate saying that, but they are, and they've been so enthralled in 3D life and keeping up with the Joneses, and they've forgotten who they are. Like, we're waking up realizing what we are. We're actually powerful spiritual light beings of light. We're made up of light, and we can harness these energy and start getting them in and protecting them now, and taking back our power. That's what it's about. Yeah, dark to light, exactly. All the meanings, even with Q, I believe there's much more behind Q than people think it is. Some people think it's just a 3D of, oh yeah, what's happening, and they're saving the kid, and this, that, and the other, and Trump doing that, and it's very laid anyway. But beyond that, I'm like, yeah, but Q, quantum, what? Q, what? Q? I think there's an alliance with that side of it. Ain't earthly, if you get what I'm saying. That's my thoughts on it, because I think it's more than that. It's to do with creator source. It's to do with, I believe at the minute that, hi Dolly, so nice hearing truth. Thank you, Ron. It's just what I personally feel, and I know there's a lot of people out there who feel the same thing of people I watch, and things that I feel, and things that I see, and things that I'm experiencing. And we're like multi-dimensional beings, and there's other planes of existence and in different dimensions, and maybe we go there with our minds, and that's why we've got to get our chakras right to start ascending through our physical chakras, which are our 7 chakras, but there's chakras beyond that like galactic, cosmic, whatever you want to call it. When we start moving up that, someone said today, I think, that when you start moving out of your physical chakras, because that's obviously what seems to be coming in when we get past that. I think I'm at 7 now. It's that number has been telling me. That's where you can get attacked a bit, because maybe that's where it goes in 4D, and you can get attacked. So that's why you've got to pull in your power, don't consent to things, and hold your power and stand in your power. So is that making sense to anybody? Because it's making sense to me. It's nice to be with like minds and energy. It is wrong, because there's a lot of people that don't talk about. I've just been talking to a friend today, and who knows about certain stuff, but it said sort of like, oh, the orb thing, I don't know, but once you start getting into it and looking, then you start to see, and then things start flowing, and then it's like, then you start knowing, and then it's like, oh my God, this is crazy mad, like, but amazing. Like, I can't even express. I'm getting a tingly thing again. I can't even express. Every day I wake up like, but I'm still smiling, because I'm like, there's a beautiful thing going on. Some people think it's not beautiful because they're looking at the 3D too much. Now, I've had people that have spoke to me who thought I was all in the 3D, because I get a bit mad now and again. That's just being human as well. That is our side of us. Oh, you're looking too much at that. I've said this before. What? Because I look at Q. What? Because I look at the 3D. It doesn't affect me, though. If it was affecting me, I'd be sat in a dark corner somewhere crying about the coronavirus. No, I just realised there's 2 planes of existence, and it's to be aware of both, because both are merging. So I can look at it, I can talk about it like I talk about Q and Trump and stuff like that. And if I see things, I'll say things, but I don't get too enthralled in it. Like I said, there's channels out there who are in depth on that. They'll be so into it that they'll probably make themselves ill. I'm not like that. I'm a fish, remember? Hi, I'm a fish, remember? I go this way and I go that way. There's 2 of us, little swimming in the waters. So, and I'm very, very open-minded. So for people to say, you're in the physical. No, I'm not in the physical, far from the physical. Yes, things trigger me, but that triggers something in yourself as well that you're supposed to release. So in a weird way, it's all working out anyway, if anyone gets what I'm saying. I just can't explain it properly. So everything we see in the 3D, like some people go, well, it's not real. Some people say that it's whatever, but what we see in the 3D is because all this stuff's happening within us, and we're all confused about what's going on because all this energy is coming in. Therefore, it's seen in the 3D. So therefore, you're seeing all this stuff that, the kids are being saved, and there's all this coronavirus, because that's above so below, because there's been warring up there, and it's all warring over there. But really, it's to help us ascend, because after all this, even when that news drops, which I believe it will in very soon, coming up to Easter, people are going to be so traumatized, but we all know it'll calm down, because there's things that have happened like 9/11, and we all kind of, but it wakes people up. 9/11 woke people up. It wakes people up, but they need the shake. They need the shake of waking up so we can all ascend together. Why would you not want every being, I'm not even going to say human, every being to ascend like they should. I believe we were all supposed to do this, but they kept us on lockdown, as in the elites that know, the Lumifati, and whoever they're a part of or whatever's above them or whatever, because who knows. If you've ever looked at Behold a Pale Horse, listen to the audio of Behold a Pale Horse, they weren't letting us do our full potential because they use us for energy, and we are all energy and everything is energy. So it totally makes sense to me with what I've been learning and going through myself. We are all in the same boat, but we're in it together. Yeah, we're all in it together. Where we go, when we go, we're all in it together, even if you want to say other beings are in it and helping and doing different things. So, and that's not because something's our saviour. We're doing it as well, but we did need a bit of guidance. We did need guidance because we've had rose-tinted glasses on, let's face it. Totally in a split. Do you know what I mean? I don't care for the people who say, oh yeah, well, you know, I had an argument with someone the other day, but oh, do you think Trump's your saviour? I'd have said that. I didn't say Q was. We needed help. We needed guidance, but we're doing it. Because like I said before, we had to get through that wall. People going on about 5G think they're putting a firewall up against energies of something else. But we did need help because they had a tight grip on it with lots of money, and we wouldn't have been able to do it. Mafia. So in the 3D. So like I said, with the justice system had to be built. The corrupt justice system had to be taken down. Not going through that again because I've talked about it before. Yeah, cosmic health. Cosmic health as well. I think we're getting a lot of healing from above. I'm just going to warm this up, and then we're going to see why I'm just yakking, if we can get pull more energy in, because my fingers are tingling. And I want to ask you in chat. I'm going to come in and talk to you in chat now and ask you about when people talk about the ascension symptoms. I'm just going to do it. It's a sad time. Well, it is a sad time, but it isn't a sad time. It is, and it isn't, because it's the end of the world as we know it. Thank God, because it's not really been the game level that we wanted to be on, because they've kept us down. The stuff that's coming out, yes, but in a sense, no, but yes, but no, but, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, exactly. Right. I'll be back in a minute. You might see some energies flying about. I don't know. I've dropped something somewhere. Where did I put it? Yeah, there it is.
Noodles are. Noodles are.
Read the back of the box. Not hard. Right. So, like I said, I'm going to come and chat to you, because I'm always just waffling on with myself. We'll see if we can get some energy. I don't know what to do with the lighting. I wonder if I should move this up here. Move you out of the way. So, what do you all think? Yes, I've been looking up at the sky. I'll answer your question. I've seen the sun, like I said before, because that's why it's all freaking me out, with violet light in the middle of it. Was it today or yesterday? I don't know what day it is. I was looking at the sun. I think it was yesterday. That's how fast it's going. I don't know what day is merging into, and I saw the sun. Please let me know if anyone's having this experience. I looked at it and I didn't even have to, it didn't hurt my eyes. It went that violet blue, and it was spinning, and it was like pum, 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 and it was pulsating, and I was just going, is it? And I even took a picture of the sun, and you could see it slightly like a violet, but I was looking at it. Honest to God, that's what it looked like it was doing. I was just like, what? So yeah, and the stars are really shining, and Venus is beautiful, and the moon before was bonkers, and everything's just bonkers, but it's bonkers wonderful. So are you all looking up? What are you experiencing? Personally, can't even speak. There was an orb, personally. I agree. It's going to be insane when people finally wake up. I'm worried for my family and many of us. What bit are you worried about, this? The 3D stuff or the other stuff? Because there's like two things going on all at the same time. That's what's bonkers. Venus was so bright. Like, it's every night it's beautiful. It's like sending a lot of love and energy or something. Venus is supposed to be love, innit? So we seem to be getting a lot of this photonic light energies and all sorts, because I do think orbs are our energy that we emit, because we can send it out and it comes into us as well when we're tuning in. And also I think it's other energies from other places as well. If you want to say light bodies as well, because they are light bodies, they're just an energy form, because we don't, when we pass over, we go to an energy form, don't we? You was just outside, and what were you seeing? The sky is bright, and it is, but if you think about it, it's the mass meditation today, world meditation. I'm doing mine after, but I think in the UK it's not till 3:45 in the morning, so I'm doing 20 minutes, but I'm doing my own thing. I'm not going in a group one, even though it's a world group one. So I want to tune in because I want to feel the energy of everyone doing it at the same time, wherever you are. But I think the UK, if I'm right, is 3:45 a.m. So I'll be getting up and just doing 20 minutes and then going back to sleep. I'm taking a pen and paper in case something comes in. But can you imagine the energy? And that's why we're doing it, because it's the energy. People say, oh yeah, you can do meditation anytime today. Yes, I've done 2 today. But at the end of the day, when it's all at the same time, imagine how strong it is fighting the dark side. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm going to sit back a bit and see if we get any. All this light, I can't even get the light off me. Do we need it darker or lighter or what? I don't know. It completely dimmed and back on again. What did? Oh my God, I really can't. I need one of these little ring lights. This is like a big stupid thing, but I need an actual mini one for this. Right, that's darker. Let's see how this goes. Just wondering to put my other light over there. Don't know. I've got a salt lamp that I could put over there. So I've got that one there and that one there. What do you think? You think what's a satellite? Oh, there's so many people going on about satellites and this, that, and the other. What do you think's a satellite? It's going to be amazing. I've done a group meditation, and wow, it's like we are all connected. Effie, it's like we're all connected somehow. We are all connected. We're all connected because we all came from source. We all came from one. That's a bit like the dark crystal. One. It's bad looking. Had to get a neighbour out to look. What? Looking at what? Off the subject, your song last night was so moving. I listened to 3 or 4. Thank you. I got such a good response from it. And even friends that had posted it too, saying it was someone's birthday yesterday, and they're like, oh, thanks, that's the best birthday present ever. Just hearing that song made me like emotional but happy. And it's because that song I love. And I did put the emotion behind it because I think everyone's dreams, everyone's intentions, like what I'm saying with the mass meditation, is going to bring a new world in. Not the new world order they were bringing in, ours. They revert everything, remember? And that's why I knew when I sang it, because that's how passionate I feel about everything, even on the 3D and the 50 side of things, and I put it in that song, so I knew people would feel it, you know. I knew people would feel it. So I'm glad you liked it. I may do one another time. It wasn't, you know, I normally sing on here anyway. I'm not a singer. I can't really sing, but that came out well. But I think it's because I felt it and I had to put it out. Yeah, you can feel the energy, exactly, because we are all energy, and this is what it's all about. And they steal our energy. That's why they want us in fear all the time. That's another part of this virus that they've put out in the 3D. It's all to keep you in fear, and then it lowers your energy, and then things can get in and attack you, and then you can end up ill, and you get disease because you're in disease and all that stuff that I've said before. I never knew that. I will have to go look at that. Thanks. Oh, what's Top saying? I'm getting a tingle on the head now. Oh yeah. So does anybody, if you've seen orbs or know about energy and that, does anyone get tingly fingers? Because I do, and I get a tingle on here. So I know that was the crown. So obviously, if sevens follow me around everywhere, it must be to do with the 7th chakra, which is your crown chakra. I get tingles here and tingles in my fingers. Well, 3 are changing their systems here this weekend. What do you mean? I don't get what you mean, Mick G. Crown on the head, not the fingers. Yeah, I think people get different things, don't they? I get very tingly, and that's when you'll see energy fly out my fingers when I've done the videos. And you saw it at the beginning of this as well. Top of my head. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, and the vibrations. I can be sat in a chair or lying down at night, and it's like an earthquake. It's like, and it feels like someone's shaking you like that, and you're just like, not like, can't explain it. I know some of you get it. Yeah, you just get a tingling like, that was a piece of fluff there. That was not an orb. I'm trying to get that piece of fluff out of the way. But yeah, right. What lighting do I need to get in here now? I'm trying to see if I can bring some in. So let's see if I do some forks. So anybody else? You get any tingles anywhere else? Have you not noticed, or you just think it's something else ringing in the ears, tingle on the head? Hi from Israel. Hello. Apparently, they say that I'm just going to put this out there. Don't get triggered, anyone. Apparently, on the Q term, they're saying that they're going to leave Israel to last, meaning they're going to build the temple, meaning not in a bad way. They're just going to unite sides. So there's that uniting side again of that side and that side, all in union, peace on earth. Just saying, because there's too much fighting going on everywhere, and people blaming this side, and you got the lovely Jewish people, you know, that everyone go, oh, this, that, and the other. And I'm like, no, we're talking about the fake Jews who pretend they're Jews, but they're Khazarian mafia. So just going to throw that one out there. But they know of the creator, you see, like Roseanne Barr. Roseanne Barr's a good one. We'll do it 3 times. Down the microphone. I've always felt a little closed. There you go. Did you see it at the top of the screen? I always felt a little closed up as far as feeling energy. I suppose I need to keep at it. Yeah, that's all it is. It's just keeping at it. What it is, Rish, you've got to let go of anything in the past that keeps you down, that makes you feel depressed or sad. You just got to release it. It doesn't define it. You don't need it. You do not need it. Another one. It's a benevolent energy. It's a beautiful big orb in at the beginning. I'm getting a tingle here now. Yes, Ron, I think so many people have... Hi. I think so many people have forgotten to listen to their bodies or intuition. I guess I'm trying to say, yeah, they have. It's a lot about intuition. A lot. There's something about intuition I wrote down, actually. Intuitive. Can't remember what it was. Yeah, it's tuning in back into intuitive, because people don't listen, and they don't, you know, they'll poo-hoo everything. Like, people will come on here and go, Ooh, that's dust flying about. They don't look or research or try, probably because they're in fear. Do you know what I mean? One last time. Let's see if we get another one in. I did say malevolent. Could I ever say that word properly? Pure, loving, malevolent. Like I'm getting a. Three. Might say some words now as well. Because Kalina, Kalina, I think it's Malna. I don't know how you say it. She was doing a bit of a meditation. She does light language. I'm going to show you in a minute. And she said, I just want to see if anything pops up. She got orbs on her channel. As soon as she mentioned malevolent, I can't remember what she said, she got a white orb shooting up like that. So that's someone who used to watch a bit ago. So I know the people that are watching are the right people to watch. It's going to be Gemini film. Oh, didn't think you knew I had a channel. Oh, so she said something about say. I'm just going to see if anything happens. Why I say it, but I don't know if the light needs to be dark. Yeah, let's go a bit darker. Is that right? No, yeah. See if any lights shine under this light. I don't know. To say, I now allow malevolent. I now allow the pure malevolent. Christ consciousness light. I'm going to lift this up. Christ consciousness light to activate my divinity. Get a tingle on the nose. I am light and love of God. I am. Because we are all light of God, source, whatever you want to say. Getting a tingly nose now. I noticed that as well. I did notice that totally. I did notice I had 3.33k subscribers now. Not being funny. 333-369 frequency vibration and energy frequency and vibration. Nikola Tesla. That's what I see it as, and that is on my channel now. And I think because if you don't know out there, the heavens speak in numbers as well. You want to say angelics or beings, they talk in numbers. So 333 at the minute, and all I've been banging on about for ages is energy. What's that noise? Can you hear a noise that sounds like my forks, but I haven't got my fork on. Yeah, 333 exactly. So I don't think it's a coincidence I've hit that, because the other day the numbers went right down and then they bounced back up again. And I was like, what? That's why I do 3 dings on the fork. So let's see. I'm just thinking what I could do with this lighting. I don't know if it needs to be light. How did I have it when I first came on? See if the light comes in. Let me sit back a little bit, see what happens. Let's just have a little bit of a sit. I can read you from here anyway. I can see the chat from here. So say a few words like light. Thank you. Did you see it? Love. I don't know. 7 just follows me around everywhere. Thank you. Are you seeing them? Or is it just me? Tingling the hands. Let me know in chat if you see them, put 1, just so I can see from where I'm sitting, because I can. Light, love, love, light. Yeah, increase vibration with everyone's interaction here. Yeah, you will do, because it's a good vibe tribe in here, so you will do. It's a good chat room. You get the odd, you know, but just going to see if I get any tingles in the fingers. This one is. This one. Is that noise again? Is anyone hearing a noise? I'm hearing a noise like a bell's ringing in my ears. Not like they're ringing in your ears, like the sound of my foot, but lower. Not heard that before. Yeah, Nikola Tesla 369. 3, and then 3 and 3 6, and then 333 is 9. 369. Energy, vibration, frequency and vibration. Nikola Tesla. Could I have a big orb in for Nikola Tesla? I might put the light down again in a minute, see. We're just all watching at the minute. I've shut up for a bit. I'm just seeing what's the best light. So we've had them throughout, and we had a big one right at the beginning. What name could I say? Christos, Christ, consciousness. Yeah, sacred geometry. I can never say that word. Yeah. We got any big flashes? I don't know whether to come up to the camera a bit more. What do I do? Right, I'm going to play a bit of Kalina. Just keep your eye out. Kalina, doing a bit of light language. And you may have seen this lady. So I'm just saying, because what she said today was totally what I was thinking anyway. Yeah, sing. I don't think I've got the voice to sing after yesterday. What did I used to do when I used to sit here? And she, I'll tell you what she did as well on something else I was watching. Was it today? She did the whole, hey, 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 hey. You know when I do that thing that sounds like Native American Indian and I don't know what I'm doing? She does it as well. And she says the nana, because I always get that thing in my head of, hey, na, 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 ho, na, 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 hey, na, ho. Ho, na, na, hey, na, na, ho. She did something like that. And I was like, that's what always pops into my head. Nana. Hey, na, na, no, ho, na, 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 hey, na, ho. Something like that. Can't remember. But I'll show you. And they're like, hey, 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 hey. Really deep, though. Like a guy's voice. Like, hey, hey, hey. Yeah, it all sounds mad, doesn't it? But it does work. I will just find her. So, oh, and there's 7 comments on me thing at the bottom there. Hi Memphis. Right, let me find it. I want to shout out to Sleeping Warrior doing the singing. That was good. Right. Right, so let me just find the channel. Right, you'll see an orb. I'm going to find it where you see an orb on her channel as well. So if anyone doesn't know, the lovely Kalina.
Really connect with your higher self. Ask for help from the other side. Ask for help from the masters, the angels. It will take longer than
See if you can see. Move up to the camera.
allow yourself and the love for you and the love you have for others. Some days I'm up till 1 in the morning, so our sun is soul, okay?
Sun is soul.
So it is coming through the sun, and it is activating these awakening codes within people, and it is bringing in these activation codes of truth. So where the light shines, the truth is shown. The darkness cannot be hidden anymore. This is why everything is happening. This is why everybody is off of work right now, because it's happening now. Everything has been planned. We have help from upstairs, and this is the change. It's just so exciting. For me, this is so exciting. I've known this was coming. I've been waiting for this, and the event is happening within you. Outside
see that then?
All created. Those of us that have been working as light workers, grid workers, way showers here on this planet, healers, activators. We've all been doing this work for so long. To have this happen.
Yes, Debbie, it is coming through like water because it's the water's above and the water's below. That's why orbs, I think, come in like that because they're like little bubbles, aren't they? Like little bubbles. Water. Did you see the one just come off the top of my head before?
And here we are now. And now we are here to help those of you that are just awakening or awakening at different levels that need the help. We're ready for you. This is it. Please look at everything that is happening as good, okay? We have deepest compassion for those that have lost family members in this this event that is taking place with this virus.
It's all about the sun.
But please know that souls have chosen when they leave, whether they leave through an illness. Well, Saturday on 4/4. It is 4/4 day.
4/4 today.
We were supposed to originally be doing a Sisters and Brothers of the Rose in Sedona, but of course that had to be canceled. That was a sold out event. So I'm so overwhelmed with the work I have to do right now because I'm together. And I should remember what it's actually called. And I need to look at it really. I've been working a lot on this, but again, this one's free because I want to get in as many people and deconstruct it because everything is changing. I also want to add in that they keep giving me the number 13, and I did a video on number 13 years ago, but I keep receiving the 13 about the 13 zodiacs again, and they're giving me more information on that because time was shifted when they took away the 13th zodiac symbol in astrology. I can't pronounce it correctly, Ophicus or something like that, which is, I think, a healer. I think he's one of the healer signs. But time was changed when they took that away and they started the Gregorian calendar. But 13 is connected to so many things.
And what's 4 add 4 add 4 add 4? What's that?
There's 13 moons in a year, so there should be 13 signs. They should all come.
4 add 4 add 4 add 4 is 16. 16 is 7. There's 7 again. So I know there's some higher powers in me for me today doing the meditation. 7, isn't it? Is it not 16? Hi, Teacher Smith. Some of you might have to go back to the video at the beginning because we have big orbs in and everything. It was great. Right at the beginning.
13 is the number of the goddess. At 13th, Friday the 13th is the day of the goddess. That's the day we always got together and did our work and our highest vibration and divine love. 13, there's so many numbers with 13. If you go into sacred geometry, 13 is such a fantastic number. It's been taken away by the control people again, and it's been changed to be something bad. It is not bad, okay? There's so much about the number 13. If you look on the back of a turtle,
If it's anything to do with that side, they, like I said, they revert anything. So if it was feminine, they'd say it was bad because they've always suppressed the feminine and the feminine energy. Because remember, this is the merge of the divine feminine energy, but with the masculine energy. It's not being above, it's balance. Everything in every way is all about balance, but they always revert everything or suppress.
It has 13 marks on it. Again, all good. It's the symbol of sacred geometry.
I've lived at number 13. I live at a number 6 now. My mum lives at a 7. I've lived at some funny numbers.
Women have 13 cycles in a year that coincides with the 13 moons that would coincide with the 13 zodiacs, symbols, or whatever you want to call them, persons, astrology signs. I'm not an astrologer, so I'm sure my astrology friends will laugh at me for saying that. This number I see recurring over and over every day again, like the rebirth of the 13. So this is the rebirth also of the energy of the divine mother, of the divine feminine, of the divine goddess within everyone. This is happening again.
The divine feminine is in men as well. They've tried to revert it to the transgender thing and all that and mixing all that. I'm not saying that you can't be that, I'm just saying that's what they do. It's because the feminine divine is in men as well. You have that side. The women also have masculine. It's both in, just like I said about the dark crystal, is the merge of, but it's all connected.
I have Venus and Vesta in my room again. They show themselves so much to me in
Watch
the last
what she
6
does.
months.
Some people will go.
Venus, of course, is self-love and beauty, and
she might do light language now.
It's about love in the home and in the heart of the home.
Love in the home and the heart of the home. This is our heart. This is our home. But in the home, funny how we're all in lockdown and people are at home realizing what's important or starting to.
Keeps the fire burning in the home. But like I said in my last video, I said that stuff for me is the burning of the love within thyself for thyself, and the activation of eternal love within you, reactivating your sacred heart flame. So this is what's happening right now with everything going on. People having to go back into their heart and love themselves. Fall in love with yourself. Have unconditional love for you, okay? There's going to be stuff coming up within yourself that you're going to be not liking while we go through the month, and you're going to be in anger. You may be, like I said, feeling betrayal, the fears.
All connected. Everything that's going on in the 3D as well.
You can cry, let it come out. Do what you need to do. Get on earth, walk, run, jog. Let it come out however you can. Don't take it out on other people. Let it come up and let it come out, because this is the release of control within you. And then start to learn.
Release of control. I've been still trying to do it.
Okay. Love yourself unconditionally and know that everything that you chose to do or you were programmed to do in this life.
That's what I mean. It's not affected us who normally stay in anyway, like Effie's just said, being an introvert. But the meaning of even we're learning to be within more of ourselves and before, it's all this connection stuff, but the others are beginning to learn to, away from distractions of going out drinking and footy and all this stuff, the celebritism and all that, is being away from that. It's like, what do people do? Are you starting to feel this divine connection? Yeah, because some people are.
It's all through programming. This is where it's all shifting and changing, because the program, the doors are closed.
Programming.
The old program, the doors are closed. This
from
is
celebrities and everywhere else.
Okay, let's keep going. Let's see. I have so many notes. I have like 4 pages of notes for this month. They just kept going. Allow activations of the Christ consciousness to infiltrate your being. So that light that is coming in, that as the sun is infiltrating it, this influx of light that's coming in still is codes of light. It is the Christ consciousness energy. When you finally connect with your own Christ consciousness within you, that is when you change. Okay, that is when you stand in your own divinity, and that's when you're always in love. This is happening. For some people, it will take longer than others, but it's okay. All right, allow this to happen. Feel the love within yourself and the love for you and the love you have for others, with no judgment, no barriers.
Light language. Light language.
Just checking my sound there, make sure it's all the way up for you guys. I'm hoping that you can hear me okay, because sometimes some of you can't hear me in these videos. I am buying microphones, so as donations come in, then I can get better equipment. So it's all good. So here's, this came through me, this little decree. So I'm going to say this now, and go ahead and repeat after me. I want you to focus on your heart. You can put your hands on your heart. Take a deep breath.
Watch for the orb.
And repeat this.
Don't know if you'll see
I
it.
now allow the pure benevolent Christ consciousness light.
Did you see it? It went up there. Let me do it again. Watch out. I don't know which side it was on. When she says malevolent.
Christ consciousness light. There goes an orb. Just went straight up on this side.
So it's on that side.
So it's all good. So here's, this came through me, this little decree. So I'm going to say this now, and go ahead and repeat after me. I want you to focus on your heart. You can put your hands on your heart. Take a deep breath and repeat this. I now allow the pure benevolent Christ consciousness light. There goes an orb. Just went straight up on this side.
Oh, sorry, that side. Did you see it? I'll tell it one more time. What is that? This side, was it?
Take a deep breath and repeat this. I now allow the pure benevolent Christ consciousness light. There goes an orb. Just went straight up on this side. It's angelic. I could feel it.
But go and check a video out, because obviously I can't hold this up, and I don't want to be on here all night because I've got to have a bit of a kip in a bit, because I'll be doing the meditation after. So that was the lovely, I don't know if I can put it in, Kalina. I think it's Malma. I don't know how to say the name, but what the other funny thing was, Kelena, and then second name is Mala. Oh God, I can't even speak. Yeah. Anyway, if you put it in, no, right, Kalina, and then Malnar, and yeah, I came across her ages ago, and it's a lot of people that I came across ages ago have the orbs, have this stuff going on, and when I did something with her today, listening to the light language, I got a lot of energy in as well. So that was great. Some people may resonate, some people may not. It's what you resonate with. But I've resonated with a lot of people that I see now that have orbs all around them all the time. Yeah, thank you, Zell. So, but the weird thing was, well, it's not weird. Kalina has, I think she has a group, and they call it something like the Sisterhood of the Roses, because it's the cosmic rose. Watch the cards that I pulled out today. Now these are my cards of my message to myself today for me, but they may resonate with you, because obviously it is what's going on in the collective consciousness. But this just made me laugh. Now I put them out in a cross spread, and the first one I got out was, and it does, you know, come into everyone, but this was me asking, that was a piece of fluff, by the way, me asking for a message for me. So we've got, and it's got dolphins and whales on there. I always think of Palladian, because I think of the sea. Soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. That's you lot, but that's also them as well. So we've got this beautiful card. I'm going to put the light up a little bit now, see if any come in. I'll be doing the cards. And then I keep getting this anyway, and I am doing this because I'm doing it all the time. Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution, expression. Well, I'm always expressing what I feel to everybody. And the weird thing is that it's got the pyramids there. I keep seeing like 3 stars, which I know was Orion, but I got a message of it. It was just something kept coming in, so I thought it was a message. I don't know if anyone knows about. They say there's been wars above. I don't know nothing, but all I kept getting was fall, fall, fall. Orion, fall. Did Orion fall? In a way, it must have done, because if the pyramids were up, and I thought the pyramids were up to harness energy way back in maybe Atlantis times, then it was a fall. I don't know. That's what I kept getting in. I think there was a little orb there. And then I got play. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Because this is what's going on now with people being contoned, sort of thing, is we've got to have a bit of fun. Don't be so serious, because being childlike brings all that good ass energy in anyway. You know, and your imagination and all that stuff. They've tried to take us away from the imagination, from being like childlike, saying, oh, you should be growing up, you know, be like Peter Pan. Yeah, share your thoughts through sounds. And I'm getting to the next card of where it links in with Kalina. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Had that one in before as well. But this was me asking about myself, but I know a lot of you will resonate. Then I got this after listening to Kalina, because I did it in a cross sign and then one just fell out, but this will resonate with everyone anyway. And it was this, and I thought, well, there you go. And Kalina has the Sacred Heart, Sacred Rose Sisterhood, something like that, if you know her. This came out, and it says, Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic teacher. That was a message for me, but you may resonate with it. And I thought, And then one that just fell out that shouldn't have been there, but this is what we're all doing. I'm still doing it, and a lot of people are still doing it, because we're all working on ourselves to be a better being constantly. You know, we trip up, but we get back up again. Is mirror, man in the mirror, Michael Jackson. Who or what is triggering you? I've had a lot of triggers this week, and you know, with people and that, and it's not really been them. It's just been the energy about that's been triggering me. And then you go off thinking it's something else. That's what I've been reflecting on. So it is that reflection of what's been triggering you. And with all this energy flying about anyway, good and bad, whatever you want to say, because of there's a lot of that energy flying about because there's a lot of people confused about going on about the virus. So there's all that energy going out of fear. Then you've got all those going, oh yeah, but blah, blah, blah. And it's all like bang, bang, bang. So it's a bit like that energy can trigger you off, and then you can have a go at someone when really it was nothing to do with them or something they may have said. It's just all the energy going about, because this energy, you know, that we're learning about. So I actually personally thought that was good. And because the orbs normally like me doing cards, I might just do some, see if we can get any in before I go. So we'll do the universe ones for you lot. And we'll see. Not that one. Really don't know what lighting I should have. Yeah, some say angels, some say other beings. I think it can be a lot because it's a multi-dimensional place. So I think when it's pure light, it's malevolent. So whatever, you know, whatever you want it to be. Oh, that one's just jumped out. There you go. We've had this before, because it is, and it's what brings the energy in is joy is the ultimate creator. It is. It's what you joy to. That's why they want you in fear. You don't want you enjoying yourself, because enjoying, loving to do something is one of the biggest things you should be doing. You know, you can get in relationships. I've been there where someone will pull your joy down to deplete it, and then you're just in that mode of like nothingness. You just. We came here to enjoy a physical existence and to manifest things in, to be creators, but that side took over, didn't it? Taking it back, taking our power back. Oh, was it? I don't know. Trying to sit back a little bit so we can see. Let me get this. Sorry, guys. Just want you to see the cards. Bye, Mark. Oh, one's fell out. Let me pick it. Let me. See what it was. It was. Yeah, you'll see a lot of white ones. We got this the other day, remember? When I'm in alignment with love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted, sorry. No, yeah, disrupted. That's what I was saying. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, because we've got to love the universe as well, it's our universe, it's part of everything. Peace cannot be disrupted. Peace is coming to earth, peace on earth, heaven on earth. That side can't stop it because more people are getting in that mode. And if you think about it again, even though people in 3D are going on about the virus, they're staying in, but lots of people are posting on Facebook, they're singing on YouTube. I mean, loads of people are doing it. They're all keeping the vibes up. So if the vibes of joy are up and they're in love with just trying to help people, that is a massive frequency that is going out against the dark. The dark that's only been over the light too much, as in out of balance. It's still going to be there, but it has to be in balance. So, you know, nature. Do 3. Maybe if you project love down this screen now, you might see some more. Oh, right, a whole pack just fell out, but 1 fell on my knee. No, 2 fell on my knee. So I'll take these 2. When I lean on faith of the universe, peace becomes real. Well, isn't that what I just said? And then the other one is, I am the dreamer of my dream. Yes, you are. Remember I was singing that song, A Million Dreams, yesterday? Let me pick the others up. They've all gone everywhere. Oh, my God. God, I'm so professional, aren't I? I'm just knocking everything everywhere. But that's just me being real. Oh, my God. Sort my life out. So I'm glad that I've always been called Dippy and Hippie and Dolly and off-wit fairies and all that sort of stuff, because that's quite a compliment, really. I don't want to be a muggle. Never want to be a muggle. Positive energy destroys the negativity. Yes, it does, and that's why you've got to keep it up, especially around these times right now. Joy and love, creativity, all those good ass things that pump out, that make you in love with your life and other people. And like, I'm in love with chat because you're all so great and you're all open-minded, and I just think it's brilliant. And I love when people are open-minded. Don't have to believe everything I'm going on about. You shouldn't. It's through your experience, but I love that. I love it. I love it. Right, let's see. Let's do some colours again, because we had colours yesterday. Let's mix that up a bit because I don't want the same ones. And now that song's coming in now, that we are family, yeah, yeah, yeah. I got all my sisters and bro stars with me. Do 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 do. As I walk on by. Can't remember the song. Haven't been in here in the longest of times. Ah, hello. I don't know. Check your pillow full of roses. Dolly, you connect much easier to source. Do I? Right, what's this one? Jade, take action. Do your work within. Green, heart chakra. Do the work within your heart. Let's do the 3. It's got the words to be or not to be of 5D or to be of 3D, to be of 5G, but I choose to be of 5D because Ralph Smart put that out the other day and I said it before him. So I was like, yeah, on the same page there. People going on about 5G. Nah, see how they reverse it? I'd rather be in 5D. That just came in, sorry. Anyway, yeah, sisters on Bro Stars. Sisters, Bro Stars. Yeah, 5D every day, all day. Oh, right, the only one that fell out in my hand is, oh, Aqua. Guess what number it is? You're going to laugh. That was 32. 4. This is Aqua, Experience, Peace and Calm, number 33. Calming waters, the waters above, the waters below are merging. Heavenly waters with the earthly waters, subconscious and conscious, merging into one. Wow, wow, wow. Sorry. I'm on one. See, when too much energy comes in, I'm like, well, it's like I've had loads of coffee and I'm not on that anymore. I've totally jacked that in. So I'm not eating meat now. I've actually got off the coffee. It took me a bit of time, but I got off it. Boom. Let's see what number 3 is. Yeah, Age of Aquarius. Don't start. I'll be singing that song again. Age of Aquarius. Aquarius. Maybe that's why I've just been getting a lot of blue stones lately. But, you know, I am a Pisces. Electric blue again. Yeah. What was electric blue? Oh, yeah. Electric blue. Yeah. Electric blue. Electric universe. Magnetic, electric. What do they say? Electric, magnetic. Red and blue, red and blue. That's why the stars are red and blue, red and blue. Oh, we've got 45 in the house. Donald Trump must be in. The 45th president is in the house right now. Having a laugh. Yeah, the red and blue pill, exactly. I mean, you could just go on, couldn't you? Feminine and masculine, right side and the left side of the brain, subconscious and well, I could go on and on and on. Iris, stop, earn on. Sound and vision, yeah. That's why they play us on sound and vision on the TV, you know, tell lies in visions when we should be listening to other things, not the mainstream media. Well, duality is going into one, isn't it? That's why the merging's happening. The purging and then the merging. When we've purged all this stuff, 4-4, when we've purged all the stuff that we're about to see in 3D, then the merging happens. The merging's happening anyway. That's why the purging's happening. Got to have the purge to purge everything out. That's why the outside is so bonkers at the minute. So even though it looks bad, it's good, but not that some people would agree with that. But yeah. Yeah, not a lot of people here watch the TV because we all know it's bullshititis. Say it like it is. Television. You know, you don't really want to be watching like CNN and all that because that's Clinton network news, isn't it? Soon going to be QNN. That's what you'll be watching. A transmission went out on the TV saying, I'm going to show you before I go, you're going to laugh your head off if you're into Q. It was hilarious. Yeah. Come on, card. This third one does not want to jump out. Better be a good one. Tell lie vision. Yeah, tell lies in vision. That's what they do. And then the programs are programming you. Got to unplug yourself like the Matrix. You need to go and watch that film again because it is like that. But, you know, follow the white rabbit at the beginning. Morpheus. Actually, I took some pictures of the best quotes. I'll read them out before I go as well. She's on one now. She said she don't want to stay on for long. 10 years later, I'm still sat here. They just flipped over. See, did you see them flip over? So I'm going to have to take how many's there. Okay. So we've got pink, let love in. Well, that is what we're doing, and it's number 4 because you've got to open your heart to let this energy in, and you've got to be coming from a loving place. Look at that pink. I love pink. Pink's one of my favourite colours as well. Pink. To make the boys wink. So we've got pink. Yeah, QNN. QNN. Ooh, brilliance. 26. Discover your sparkle. Blue. Any sparkles what are coming? Do I have to higher the light? I don't know. Let's higher the light a little bit. Because that's what we're all learning to do. And then we've got cherry, number 9. Live an extraordinary life. Well, it's getting a bit extraordinary. And then you know, the golden age coming in. We're going gold back, golden age, and lots of things to do with the gold. And I saw a gold cube in a meditation yesterday. Was attract abundance 21, which is 3, which is gold. The sun, the ore. Look. Ooh, I like it. The sun. Giddy, giddy, giddy. And I will do another set, because I'll do 3 sets of 3 card decks just to do 3. Yeah, bliss. I've been following the sun round all day today. It wasn't particularly that warm or anything, but as it moved round and went to the front of my house, I went and sat in my bedroom and just sat with it on me while I was doing a meditation. It was nice. So let's see. Let's do shadow and light deck. Oracle. See what we get. See if we can get any orbs in. Let's have a look. Is that too bright? Oh, this lighting. That's a piece of fluff, by the way, flying about. That is a piece of fluff. I'll shout the fluff out when I see it. You can tell orbs because they're round. Anyone got twinkly skin yet? Yeah, I can see fluff flying about. We need a ball of lighting like at the beginning of the show. And we've had them throughout the show. So if you didn't come in at the beginning, you need to go right back to the beginning. It came in straight away, massive. And out of my hand as well. So yeah. The sun is so amazing. The sun, light and love. Love and light. Just wondering what to do with this lighting. I don't know if it's too dark. Is it too dark? So when I said love and light, see what card comes out. Remember that time I said JFK Jr. and we got an orb? I don't know how, let me have a look. Do we need to go a bit lighter? Do we need to go a bit lighter? I've said JFK Jr. and we've had he's a beacon of light. If you know the story on that one. Oh, we've got 2, I think. Have we? Yeah, 2. We had this number 5. Out trick or treating, we're here. I'll read you it out of the book on this one because I don't use this a lot. So where is it? Story time. We're here. Who's here? Light forces, maybe? Your higher self? I'm a bit too pumped up in happy, joy. Right, let's see. Say number 5. Yeah, number 5. So that card's a nasty insight. No, it isn't. Why don't you wait for me to read it out? It isn't a nasty insight. Judging a book. Judging a book by its cover. The message. I'm not going to read that bit out. Speaks. You should listen before you say. We may look dark and scary to some, because remember, some people wear masks making out they're all nicey, and they're not. They can be the worst people. And the people that you think aren't are the ones who are really nice. People covered in tattoos, people will slag off and judge. But they can be the nicest people ever. 47 and 47 thumbs up. 47 in the house, 47 thumbs up. And what's 4 and 7? Come on, what's 4 and 7? They're both at the same time. What's 4 and 7? As I'm reading this out. What is 4 and 7? 11, 11, 11. Yeah, on my side it says 47, and if you don't know about numerology, 47 in the house. It's just gone up as I've just said it, but it was at 47 and 47. So it's 11, 11, 11, 2020, 2020 vision, awakening. So let's see what the message says. We may look dark and scary to some, but truly we are also fun and peace-loving, magical ones. Got any magical ones in there? We're magical as well, by the way. See, before I even read it, don't judge everyone by appearance. See, even before I said it. Instead, understand what lies beneath and discover what is it they want, and then feel out for any strings attached. It's about energy, remember. We want you to exercise your feelings, and I can't say this word, clairsentience, because all that is coming in. All our powers are coming back online. Clairsentience. You've got the to see, to hear, to feel, all that. You know, I can't remember all the ones that they are, but there's, you know, all our 6 senses. We've got all the abilities. People are starting to switch online with it. The more you get in tune with it, the more you'll have it. The ability to know and not to rely on appearance for your signal. So that's what I was saying to you. It's a feel. You feel someone's vibrations and the vibes. It's not always what they look like, because people wear masks. A lot of them celebrities out there right now in the 3D are wearing masks, aren't they? Oh, Tom Hanks. Oh, yeah, you thought he was nice, didn't you? Just saying. Anyway, then we would like you to meet with us so we can share our experiences with you and hear more of your story too. We've all got stories. The message, the deviation message behind it is, it's up to you now to decide whether you are going to take the time to discover what something is really all about, which is what we've just been talking about in my chat from the beginning, because my cards always link into what I was talking about. You know, we've got this time now while everybody's sort of indoors to discover what something is really all about. Well, there's lots of things going on, isn't there? And what it's all really about, the bigger picture, massive. Or simply judge it based on how it appears to be at first glance, you know, with mainstream, lamestream, mafia media in that sense. The trick-or-treaters help you see through conditioning and old thought patterns, because it's all old thought patterns in programming. And as they do this, they may reveal to you a world of more wonder than thought possible, and all you need is the courage. And that's what it's about. Stop fearing. Q actually said as well, the last one will be magical. So I'm just saying, yes, 7 senses. And there was an orb. Did you see the orb then? Tiny little one. Sometimes I have to go back to watch my videos to watch them. Did you see it? Came up there as I said it. Don't judge a book by its cover. There's a lot of spiritual people putting stuff out there sounding like they're saying all the right things, because they're saying a little bit like Alec Jones, but he's not spiritual. And then they go and take you off on another track just because they look the part. There is people who look the part, but there's people who talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk, you know what I mean? And some of them do it because they want to take people down the dark track. And now it's 5-5 in the house, 5x5, and now it's just gone up to 54. It was 5x5. Hearing you. Yes, I hope you are hearing me. You know that's the truth, though. And because of and it's gone back to 5-5 again. 50-50. 50-50. Balance. Sorry, the numbers are making me laugh at the minute, speaking to me through my YouTube channel. So you know what I'm saying. So there's a lot of the dark side that pretend that they're the light. It's like the white hats flipping to dark or that, because they want to take you there. And then that song's just coming of just like a prayer. I don't want to sing Madonna songs. Oh my god. And the other card was, what was it? Clockwork Pumpkin. Now this makes me laugh because it says a wonderful idea, that aha moment. Yes, seeking truth. But you've got to be careful because people wear masks. That's why I've said, some people will say to me, oh, you say it like this sometimes, and sometimes you swear, and sometimes you say this. What is a spiritual person supposed to look and sound like? I just say it as it is, of how I am. Just the way I am. I'm not going to pretend to be somebody else. As long as you're putting good intentions out, and your intention behind what you're trying to get out and what you're trying to say, even if you're wrong or right in some parts, is love, and love for other people, that you want them to, like, I want people to learn this, I want people to send, I want to learn off the others, and all together, because we are all one at the end of the day. But yeah, I do get triggered sometimes. We all do. People sitting there saying they don't, they do. Yes, we learn to hone our emotions in more. I find it harder because I'm a Pisces, very, very emotional. I feel a lot of energy, a lot of everybody's energy as well. It upsets me, so I do find it harder not to get triggered, but it's just the way it is. So the message on this is, oh, and I've got to go and check my son after, because he went to bed with the QAnon mask on, you know, the V for Vendetta on his head. He fell asleep with it on his head. It's quite funny. Here's another one. I'll read this one from the beginning, actually, and then I can go. So, notice the bright bulb inside the clockwork pumpkin. The bright bulb, switch a light on. Is everything going like clockwork at the minute, like the Great Conjunction? Don't even know what this says, and it's number 39. Notice the bright bulb inside the clockwork pumpkin. You are about to have an amazing moment. A brilliant insight and a very illuminating idea. Illuminating. We're all being illuminated. It's not just for them. Action must be taken immediately while the idea is fresh and new. No more procrastination. Follow the aha moment with action and watch amazing change in the form of abundance, creativity, satisfaction take place in your life when you start tuning in. I may look a strange muse, a clockwork pumpkin, accompanied by a beautiful girl, but I have no doubt I am the new idea, the epiphany, the moment of clarity, when the seeming chaos, there's it goes again, the seeming chaos, remember what we're talking about, the chaos in the world that's going on now, the seeming chaos of life suddenly rearranges itself into brilliant opportunity. You are about to be presented with such a golden, there it is again, what card came out before, a golden idea, that I want you to be ready. It may come from within you, or it may come from outside of you, but you have drawn it to you with the power of attraction and manifestation, which is what I was talking about at the beginning. It's what we are, manifestors. And it is an idea that will bring you great riches of the body, mind, and spirit. It is time to activate your own brilliant abilities, because you all have them, and become the abundant, enriched being you were born to be. That's what we're saying at the beginning. We were born to do this, but they entrapped us. We are so pleased we have found you. I mean, is this not a message from, do you know what I'm saying? We have waited for exactly the right being to take on the idea and bring it to life within the world. Mass meditation tonight, folks. Today, whatever time it is, wherever you are. With it, to take on the idea and bring it to life within the world. It has evolved. It has evolved out of time, out of space, and it is perfect for you. And I'm talking to you a lot in chat as well. It may be a song, a project, a new job, a relationship. It forms. Its form is fluid, but its time is now. This is the right time, 2020. And you are the person chosen to bring it through. Cosmic duty, it may be, but joy and love will bring, as well as abundance and true happiness. Joy and love it will bring, as well as abundance and happiness. And the message also is crazy, crazy. It's what I've just been talking about through the whole show. My cards are always right. It's my higher self telling us what's coming in. You know, it's been so nice being with so many like-minded and light beings. Dolly, thanks for sharing. I feel so lucky to be living at this time. Thank you, Ron. We're all really lucky to be living at this time. It's just amazing. Some people haven't, well, been in the physical. 51 and 51 now. See the, oh yeah, every time I point it moves. Clocked you. One of those aha moments is about to happen when you are paid a visit. Oh my God. Are you ready for this? I didn't even know. We've been seeing the orbs come in. I'm talking about light and, you know, different things coming in. And if you, at the beginning, if you go back to the video, if you weren't in at the beginning, a big orb came in, really big one, you can't miss it. And this says, sorry, this is so funny. Are you ready? One of those aha moments is about to happen when you are paid a visit by a pure spirit of inspiration, pure spirit, who is delivering an incredible gift. You will be given an idea and a vision of empathy, a vision and epiphany. Its source is the divine realm of heavenly ideas, and it is time now. You are being chosen to bring it to life. It will work beautifully as long as you put the steps in place one after another, almost like clockwork. Despite the mechanical imagery, this is no mechanical idea, although it will no doubt be very intensive, and it could concern a brilliant solution to a mechanical problem. What that problem of that side in the 3D, that's not organic, is it? It is sparkling, pure genius. Never forget that. Thomas Edison dreamed. I'd rather talk about Tesla, thanks. Dreamed the light bulb. No, he didn't, because Nikola Tesla did. So you can do one. Do one. Learn the truth on that. Ooh. Nikola Tesla dreamed the light. So please don't forget, please don't doubt your intuitive self, higher self, when it becomes the delivery system for this wonderful innovation that you are in charge of. You're in charge of yourself. Do you think that was just amazing? Oh, yes. It's brilliant. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but it's important if you sing to the... Oh, I know it's important. I don't sing on cue. You know what I mean? Cue. I don't sing. I don't mean to sound nasty. I don't normally sing when someone says, "Oh, sing." It just comes out me when it comes out of me, because if I do it on someone saying it, to me, it's not natural. Do you know what I mean? So if something comes up like I just sang before, I will do, but I can't do it on cue, because to me, it's not me being me. It'll just pop up when it pops up, like it normally does if you're used to my channel. You know, because I won't have the passion behind it. Just be like, oh, right, you know. But before I go, we'll just see if any energies just come in. Why? Just before I go, but I don't know how to do the lighting. Didn't mean to be funny, but you know, that's a piece of fluff, by the way. That's why I'm trying to sit still and not move about, so I don't get all the flipping stuff flying about everywhere as well. So, have we got any light forms in at the minute? Let me get my dingy ding thing out. Where's it gone again? It's disappeared. Oh, it's there. Oh, and just to be, I thought I'd do the book again where I just flick through and see what comes out. So, you know, we were talking about twin flames. This one says, Oh, it was April the 1st, so it was April Fool's Day. Doubt is a pain too lonely to know that faith is his twin brother. I like that. Doubt is a pain too lonely to know, but faith is his twin brother. It may be April Fool's Day because this is the 1st of April, but you are no fool. Remember what the Fool card is in the tarot deck. It's not no fool. Pretends to be. They thought he was a fool. They thought Trump was a fool, but no, he wasn't. He's a genius. So stop doubting everything you do. Trust your instincts and believe in yourself enough to make the right decisions. We all have instincts for a reason. When you find yourself doubting, stop it right there and say instead, I believe in myself. That's what you should be doing. Or go and meditate or something. I believe. What's that song? There's a song coming in now that I don't even know who it's by. Why would that come up? Baby, I believe in you. It's not New Kids on the Block, is it? Because I used to be into New Kids on the Block. What is it? Baby, I believe in you. Someone tell me what it is. And every little thing you do, every time we kiss, it makes me feel like this. I believe in you. Why am I getting new? Is that New Kids on the Block? I don't know what it is. Who sang that? Does anyone remember it? I was really into New Kids on the Block. I'm really sorry, but Hanging Tough and all that. Yeah, Michael Jackson and New Kids on the Block. Baby, I believe in you. Oh, it's going to bug me now. I'm going to have to go and look for it. Anybody know it? Name that tune. Come on down. Name that tune. Getting dry lips now. Baby, I believe in you. Anybody in the house? The one I posted is about what? Oh my God, it was New Kids on the Block. Hanging Tough. Oh my God, let me see the lyrics. What was it? Yeah, I'm going to go all New Kids on the Block now just because I feel like it. Oh my God, let's reminisce. That's childlike, isn't it? You ready? This is just random. No music, nothing. So how does it go? Oh my God, it's half 11. I didn't even know it was this time. Jesus. But then again, oh, never mind. Time flies when you're having fun. Right, let's see. Baby, I believe in you. And every little thing you do. Every time we kiss, it makes me feel like this. I believe in you. Can't be too loud, next door neighbours. And then, whether I'm around you, you never let me down. I believe in you. Maybe I can't remember the tune, so I can't sing it. Oh, I tell you what I did like. New Kids on the Block was oh, I'm just gonna have to have a nosy now because that's funny. New Kids on the Block songs. Hanging Tough. Oh, I used to love. She's my cover girl. Oh, 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 oh. I wake up in the morning and I see your face, girl. Oh, oh, oh my God. What else? I used to love that. Step by step. Ooh, baby. Gonna get you in my world. The mass meditation seems to be misdirecting people's thoughts. I wouldn't say it is. I'm doing my own. I'm getting up at that time, but I'm doing it my own way. I'm not doing it off nobody's thing. I'm doing my own intentions. She's my favorite girl. Oh, she's my favorite girl. Don't you know she's my favorite girl? Oh, she's my favorite girl. Yeah, I'm meditating, but you know, doing my own intentions for the good. Sorry, I'm just going through this. One More Night, Stare at You, Click Whisper, don't know that one. Funky what? There's a song. Is it that one? Sorry, I'm just being nosy looking at these songs. What was my favourite song? Oh, I don't know if it was this one. Does anyone remember this one? It's reminiscing on New Kids on the Block when I was at school. It's the chorus. I know the chorus. I don't know the tune in the beginning. So it's, I've heard of true loves that lasted forever. I guess there is a way. And I've heard of true loves that needed each other more and more each day. What is love when there is no one that cares? Next time you need my love, I'll be there right by your side. And then it was did the tune go, let's try it again. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. My love for you, it has no end. Let's try it again till the end. Let's try it again, all because I love you. No, that doesn't sound right. It wasn't that song. Anyway, that New Kids on the Block, quite funny. Oh my God, New Kids on the Block. I guess who I fancied? I fancied Joey McIntyre and I didn't fancy Jordan. Joey at the time. So, hey, whoop, whoop, Patriots. Oh, my dad's in. Oh, Dad says US hospital ships comfort and mercy, not for CV patients. Yes, because keep an eye on mercy and comfort. Funny name, that, innit? Comfort, to be comforted, and mercy. You know, no mercy for them lot on that side. But yeah, the pictures that are coming out, I wonder who's on them boats, because it's not people with viruses. You've seen pictures of kids and stuff like that. So that's all coming out. Oh yeah, Dad, you've just reminded me of something on WhatsApp, which was have a look. Apparently, I take it was in America, someone was watching a channel. Everybody, oh my God, I'm watching King of Queens with my mum. Look what just appeared in the upper right corner at 10:07 p.m. ET, Eastern time, is it? Then it disappeared. It says, we are here with you. Oh, I think someone's getting ready to do a cue through the TV. I don't know if you can see it there. This says, sorry, got something on my finger. This says, I know you can't see it properly, but it's this camera. Appeared in the top, because we know they're getting ready to do a The World Is Watching. That's what I think. That's what I've been saying. That's what I feel is going on. Ooh, it's getting a bit exciting. Hi guys, it's happening. Yep, keck. Yeah, it's happening, folks. So on the other side, away from the orb realm, let's see if any orbs come in while I'm talking about it. The dark side is being brought into the light. We a lot of us know why we think the mercy boat there and the comfort is to save the children from underground and from wherever they're coming from. Where the ports are, there's tunnels. And this isn't just in America, this is happening all over, but we're going to start seeing what we've already started seeing, but I think it's a drip effect for Easter coming up. We're nearly, what day is it today? I have no idea. What day is it today? Is it Tuesday? Is it Monday? No, it's Sunday. Oh, it's Saturday. Oh my God. Oh my God, I don't even know what day it is. Honestly, that's how fast it's going. Oh my God, yeah. Saturday, I'm like, is it Monday? Is it Tuesday? I don't know what day it is because we've only really got, so it's going to come out faster and faster. But just saying. But this is why I'm saying I'm not up in it. I'm not up in it. I know I'm aware of what's going on, but I'll wait till a bit more info comes out. But I'm going to be here to help people calm down because there's going to be a lot of like, we think we're calm right now, but when they start seeing that in the 3D, everyone's going to be like, blah, blah, blah. So, all that's coming as well. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing the meditation to personally me tonight. Thank you. Personally me tonight doing the meditation for the children. And adults, women, whatever, everything, us, Ascension, Trump, the Q team, the military, the key workers, everything. Earth. Did you see that one come in and go then? Yeah, beings as well. Light forces, I don't know. Nobody knows. So I'm just doing it for everything. That's benevolent and good and comes from love and comes from source. That's what I'm doing it for. So if any light forms want to come in now, Dad, we had a big one at the beginning. They've been in all night. Let's see if any come in. Before we go, if they'd like to come in, I'll do a ding ding for you all. Normally say breathe a frequency, and so when I hit this, breathe it in through your nose and out through your mouth. Dolly, did you see the video I put up on Facebook that turned network across US and the world, even all the continents were connected by underground tunnels? Oh yeah, they're all. The thing is, Mary, a lot of people don't know. I know that they think tunnels. There's tunnels all over the world. They're all connected by fast trains, and they have these special machines that make massive tunnels, and the stuff doesn't come out on the earth. No one would see it. It's all stuck to the side. So if people don't know, it's just one massive grid system underneath. We have a grid system, cosmic one. They have one underneath. This is how they traffic the children underground as well, and they do it through Arizona desert. And if you've been researching, you'll know. But like I said, I'm not here to give that information out anymore. I've done it all. I've sort of really done everything I could do with the Q stuff up to now because it's here. So when we say this is here with the 3D, we've also got the other side coming in, spiritually coming in, both sides merging. So it's all crazy. But there's a light at the end of the tunnel, just like Trump said. If you know how to read Trump and not what the mainstream media said, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. That means for the children, for the young adults, the women, whoever, sex slaves and all that they've used them for heinous things as well. I've said there's a light at the end of the tunnel for them. They're going to need all these breathing apparatus and medicine. It's for them. It's not for people with the virus. And then there's a light at the end of the tunnel with what's going on with up above and all that sort of stuff. So, if you're into all that, you're into it. If you're not, you're not. If you're not wanting to connect, that's up to you. At some point, you probably will do, because it sort of gets a bit like it just happens when you're on your path anyway. You come into truths of truth. So I believe over this year and the next couple of years, got a tingly finger now, so there's energy in. Disclosure within yourself of experiences of otherworldly things, and that'll just keep cracking out. And because mainstream media are not going to be around, really, like they're not going to be around, they're getting pulled down. So we're going to be able to talk about the things we want to talk about without being censored. If we want to be talking about like what I'm talking about, and people discussing that, and instead of people going, oh, it's conspiracy theories, or oh, it's not this, it's this, that, and the other, it's going to be so much easier. So when people can start discerning for themselves and having these experiencing, and truth can come in when we learn. And then thank you. And then all that can be discussed and seen, and more of that disclosure is going to come out so people are used to it and they've experienced certain things. If you want to start experiencing source, you have to reconnect yourself. You've not been disconnected, you've just been misguided, deceived, and had like hoodwinkers put on you, rose tinted glasses. So so when I hit this 3 times, breathe it in and breathe it out. And as you're breathing it in, like, give love to yourself, and then breathe it out as well. And then I'm going to go, because I've got to have a bit of a nap before I have to get up again. Yeah, my dad's saying conspiracy theorist, conspiracy analyst, conspiracy therapist. Exactly. Should be questioning everything and researching yourself. CIA made that word up. Bush was a part of the CIA, Daddy Bush. Well, you can't get away from food and all that. They put it in everything, you know what I mean? So it's just one of them. It's what it is at the minute. But we're more powerful. Oh. Bye, Sky. So I'm going to go now. I probably forgot to say something, but I don't know. I'm half asleep anyway. I've got to go to bed to get back up. I don't know if there's any orbs that want to come in before we go, before I just pack up my stuff. Thank you all for coming in. Oh, thank you, Spencer Davenport. Just thank you, everyone. I'm not going to read off everyone's names because I'll be here for 10 years. But I'll just say thanks to Vibe Tribe for coming in, because you are a Vibe Tribe. You're not all on your own, and as Q would say, we're all doing it together. We're all in this together. The world's in the same chaotic weirdness at the minute of people realising on different levels of all different things that's going on. There's a 3D. Some people don't believe in the spiritual stuff, but they're soon going to see. But it's all part of everything. Just watched Avatar, says it all. Dad, you just watched Avatar. I know it says it all. Have you just watched it? It's about 3 hours long. It's one of my favourite films. I mean, what does this look like, sort of? I was just playing Avatar music. Please go and listen to Avatar music. I see you in my... Whatever, I can't remember what the words are. Yeah, best thing you can go and watch is rewatch some of the old stuff. It's all there in front of your face. Avatar's brilliant. You know what to destroy everything in the AOR tree of life, spirit life. You know that's a spiritual connection in that, isn't it? Our avatar, we're asleep, dreaming, and then you've got this other world, this other realm that's all beautiful. Well, that's coming in, heaven on earth and all that stuff. So it's all there, you know. In the films that they say are fantasy and not fantasy, most of the films that are fantasy and sci-fi have got more of the truth in of our real history than the actual other films that are just full of shite. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, if you want to make a coffee donation, it's in the chat. Tapper has put it in on my PayPal if you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to go. I'll just sit back a minute and see if anything comes in. I don't know. I'll just sit back and disappear into the background. I'll just blip in and blip out. Oh, you're welcome. 45th president's in the house again. There you go. See, right. Let's see. Don't know why I don't know why you've never watched it before, Dad, because I've bloody told you to watch it, and I've said it's got a message in it, but you don't always take any notice of me. Always on that sort of stuff. I've told you. Have you never seen it? It's ace. I think I'm going to have to go and rewatch it myself. It's one of my favourites. Well, I always say one of my favourites. It is one of my favourites. It's brilliant. I did tell you ages ago, and I think you said, oh, but it's 3 hours long. It's like, yeah, but it's ace. It's both realms coming together. Oh, yes. So, I'm going to ring you in a minute. All right, smell you all later. Did you see an orb go past before? Are we going to come in and say bye? Whichever side. Q. Say a few words before I go. Q. Trump. It's done it before. JFK Jr. quantum field, Christ consciousness, benevolent light. Don't know if it's too bright. What words can I say? Nama. Can't do that right anyway. We said Ra before. We got one in on Ra. My fingers tingling now here. Ra. What's a Ra-ta? I don't even know what it is. Ra. Nana. Yeah. Just seeing if we get any in. Done. Light. Love. We're not coming in at the end, I don't think. I don't know. Get the tingly nose like, you know, what's she called? Tabitha. No, not Tabitha. Can't remember. Anyway, yeah. So, Karasatala. I'll probably say it wrong, though. You know what I mean? Heart of the Christos. Christ. Consciousness. Benevolent. Pure benevolence. What did Kalina say? She said, I think she said, pure benevolent Christ consciousness. But anyway, I shall, yeah, what day is it? Saturday. Yeah, so I'm going to get up in a bit and do the whole, no, not Sabrina. I didn't mean Sabrina. I meant the witchy show from ages ago, the old one. Nicole Kidman did it, but not her. Bewitched, you know, Bewitched. Yeah, Saturday. Yeah, so I'm going to be up in a bit anyway doing that, but then I can go back to bed when I've done it. I'll be doing about 20 minutes. So, yes, I will see you. Yeah, Bewitched. I used to love watching Bewitched. Oh, was it Tabitha? Sorry, I can't remember. I thought you were talking about Sabrina, the teenage witch. Was she called Tabitha? Was that a name in it? Yeah. Was it? Oh, okay. My bad. So, yes, I'll probably see you tomorrow. I don't know. See what happens. No, I'm doing the meditation. Well, in the UK, it's in the morning. I think it's 3:45 a.m. So if I get any energies, I'm going to have a pen and paper near the bed. Probably be half asleep, like. But if I get anything in, I'll let you know. But on feeling the energies and everything. But I'm doing it myself. I'm not going in no one's group. I'm doing it myself because I don't know anyone that well to, you know, I'm not saying people are taking you off somewhere else, but I'm just doing my own thing. So Samantha, yeah, that was it. Samantha. Yeah, it was Samantha. Yeah, Samantha. So, yeah, let's see. If anyone's is anyone, just before I go, is anyone meditating tonight or now or not now, but when it comes up at your time, wherever you are, is anyone doing it? One for yes, you are. Samantha the child was Tabitha. Oh, yeah, the child was Tabitha and Samantha. Yeah. JP is. Anyone else? I am. That's a good word. I am. Ranis. Yeah. See, last time I did that, load of energy came out when I did the whole, I should be saying Mama's Day. So, CJ, Candice, Effie, Susan. Yay! And I'm sure there's a load. There might be people lurking in the background that are doing it as well. So, yes, and Susan. So anyway, I'm going to go because I didn't think I'd be on this long. And I'll see you soon. We're going to have another worldly chat on, I don't know, just, you know, otherworldly things that, you know, other people don't talk about. Well, they do, but, you know, just while we're waiting for other stuff to happen. But, yes, I don't know how to get off because I haven't been in love for ages. Where's the bloody button? There it is. So yeah, all right. I shall probably see you tomorrow after the meditation at some point, reporting on what I thought there. So see you all later. Bye.